Good morning, TikTok. Hello, YouTubies. Welcome. And we're just going to wait for some folks to show up and we'll read a few tarot cards here. My name is Tina Brooks and I've been reading tarot cards since I was 14 years old. I'm a little good at it. Hello, Cargo. Hi, Nikki. Ray. How you doing? How was your week? How's your practice, dude? Alright, you guys, this is being simulcast. Stay out of your head. This is being simulcast on both YouTube and TikTok. So, I welcome you to subscribe either channel. Hello, Claudia. How are ya? Do. Hey, Christina. How's it going? Any news? Work after a month off, recovering from ear surgery. Ooh, how's your hearing, man? I am great this morning, Christina. I hope you guys are all doing well. I have not sold my building. If you know an investor is looking for a good financial deal on a mortgage, nice, secure. I have a benefactor who wants out of her financial position. It's a nice return. It's safe. She's just old and has a boyfriend who wants to spend her money. So, I'm doing great. Queen Elsa, how you doing? Oh, your hearing is better. Excellent. Alrighty, you guys. I'm just going to unbox my cards here. Oh, are we live on the YouTubes? We appear to be live on the YouTubes. I don't have anybody up there saying hello. Good morning, YouTubies. How are you doing? Say hello if you're out there. I'm going to read these are my tarot cards. Been reading a very, very long time. This is, many of you are likely used to seeing the Rider-Waite deck. This is the Crowley-Toth deck. And it loves to tell people to get into alignment. Make a decision to live your best life. Right? And determination and perspective is everything. All right, happy Tarot Tuesday. Good morning, Ninja Mama. How you doing, sweetheart? You haven't told me anything. Have you done something yet? Did you do something yesterday? Did you tell somebody something? Did you pull the plug? I can't wait to read your cards this morning. Holy crowley. All right, you guys. And nobody still. Where's Holly? Holly's usually here on the YouTube by now. Alrighty, good morning. Hi, Jella. How are you doing? Alright, so we're going to pull, I got to get my notebook here. Look at this, 6 of Cups. Look at this. This is the give and take card. Guys, take a nice deep breath. Get into alignment. Feel your feels. Your feels are your most important guidance post. And I don't mean your negative feels. I mean your positive feels. I mean the neutral to the good stuff. If you are putting, I don't have a pen. Oh, how weird is that? If you are putting your efforts and in your energies into the negativity of your existence, then you're doing it wrong. Literally. All right. Let's get this mouse out of the way. I really don't need a mouse today, do I? Yeah. How's my volume, you guys? Are you guys sounding?
Violation detected and live now to avoid suspension.
Oh, gosh. How's your power notification? Your infantile attempt to hijack my life has worked. Now go away. Mark viewer. No. Mute account. No. Block. There you go. Bye. Have a nice day. See you later. Is Curtis stuck in a love triangle with you and someone else? Is he stuck? Wait a minute. How come he's stuck in a love triangle but you're not? Would you be stuck in a love triangle too? Teresa, good morning. How you doing? You passed by on my Fit the other day. I don't have time for this app. You guys are way too busy with the videos, man. Where's my bag? It's on the other side of the room. Bear with me a second, you guys. I said it's on the other side of the room, like I'm in a room. I'm on my front porch because I like to read outside. It gives me, what pen? Gives me fewer distractions from the universe, and in spite of, you know, traffic and universe. And puppies! Always puppies! We have a groomer next door. And so we get a lot of dogs on my corner. And they're all poorly trained, you guys. Poorly trained. So we are, what are we, August 5th today? 2025. All right, I'm going to do, hey, Dean, how are ya? Hey, Debbie Kennedy. Thank you for sharing the live, you guys. Tapping is clapping. I don't know what this is. They keep throwing the weirdest things into the top of my lives here on TikTok. Like it's, please. Oh, how do you get out of this? Go away. Ugh. Silliness. All right, here, we're going to read for Ninja Mama first this morning. Just because I've been reading for a while now and I kind of invested. Alrighty, you guys, if you like what we're putting out here and you want in on it all the time, you can join the Toth membership here on TikTok, or you can subscribe at Psychic Tarot. Ooh, you can't see it. Here, you can see it here. And behind me there. PsychicTarot.ca. And join my tarot reader in my pocket. Could I have picked a harder name to say? T-R-I-M-P. Trimp. My Trimp. I probably should have just called it Toth, so it would have been the same thing. You know what? I'm going to go do that. It's called Trimp right now, but I'm going to go back this week and I'm going to change it to Toth, and then there you go. That is a big type husky dog. Good looking dog. Oh, that's interesting. They brought their dog out of their car. It must be on a drive somewhere. The dog needed to go. And you know what huskies are like? Is your girlfriend seeing another person? Ooh. So whatever happened? Who was stuck in that? Oh, Bonnie, congratulations. And they know your worth. See, is that... live your best life, you guys. 2, right. Hi, Vivek. How are you? Hi, Debbie. Stick around. Patience is your friend this morning. All right, where are we? Dean, all right. All right. Ramutu, please don't spam the chat. I'm here until noon. You want to find out if your girlfriend is cheating on you, stick around. I'll read your cards for you at some point before noon. This is, fortunately for you, not a super busy chat because, you know, hey, how interesting is it to listen to other people's drama? And boy, do you guys have drama. I don't make a list anymore, Bonnie. Because people tend to, they come and go anyway, so why make a list? I'm just going to read for everybody as we go. All right. Oh, look at that. 10 of Cups. Yeah. If you want to make everybody happy, sell ice cream, you guys. All right, Ninja Mama, let's see what we can find out for you. Now, Ninja Mama's got some dramas going on. Ninja Mama's trying to manifest a garden for her babies. And those things grow. They're like puppies, man. They grow so fast. So fast. So fast. All right. Oh. See, now y'all worried about the money, right? You're worried about the money. Yeah. Stop worrying. Why you get a tower here? What happened? What did you do? Did you tell them that you told them, I want out, I'm done, we're finished, we're over, and now you think they're going to come back at you? What is this negative thinking that is, what's this loss and negative thinking that you're carrying with you that is a total misconception, girlfriend? What is this? You would love a reading too. Well, stick around, Quinelsa. I am going to be here all morning. That they are going to let us. You told them that we're done. I need to take care of my family. This has been enough out of my life. Oh, and they're going to force you. Oh, does that mean they have to pay you? Not yet. Well, you know what? I don't know. Do you know what your rights and response? I mean, can you tell them? Screw you. I'm not doing this. can actually compel you? That's interesting. No, I think, I've talked to your lawyer about this. I'm pretty sure that if they set it up in such a way that this was better for you and your family. Right. There's something here. There's see, the Six of Pentacles comes up here. This is a give and take. So whatever negative thinking, this is the loss, right? This is the solidity, the stability. It's like, oh, they own my ass now. They can just own me. They can do this to me for the rest of my life. I don't think they can. That's the beauty of it, right? You have rights and they have responsibilities to get their case to court as soon as possible. And they keep delaying that, right? And so your lawyer ends up in a position where he can say, look, here, you've got, this is what it is, and this is how it should go. So there's a give and take, and there's a settlement here of some sort, and this is creatively putting it together. So this reeks to me of a lawyer making it happen, but you need to get out of your head and not be thinking about this. I get a 16 less a 5 is an 11, so that's a roulette. That is... you know, you spin the wheels, you takes your chances, right? Did I do that math right? Did I do the math right? If I didn't do the math right, it's a 10, in which case it is actually, it's an ending, right? No, I've lost. Let's find it. Do. Where's the card? Ha! Do ya like that? All right, we're gonna see if we can find it. Do. Maybe it is missing. That would be awful. Do. And dead air. You would think so. The tarot cards are interesting because they work in progression, and they're always moving forward. They're like Fibonacci sequences in that they are always growing and becoming, unless you get yourself caught in some sort of an eddy that puts you going around in circles, or worse, has you somehow spiraling backwards through what should be easily should be your best life. I'm not finding it here. Hold up. Not a lot of cards. There's only 78 cards in the deck, you guys. So maybe I'm not supposed to see it for you. It was a 10 in the messages. Yeah. Here we go. Well, at least it's not the Judgment card. Right. 9. Through the sequence. Anyway, so it goes through this sequence. Yeah, it was. It did. There you go. So it's the... what did I say? I don't know. I did the math. This comes out. The Wheel of Fortune is the taking the chance. And that becomes... but the math added up to 11. Right? It was the 10 in the cards. And so the 11 is the next step into the more advanced section of the thing. And this is... you know what's going on. You know your rights and responsibilities. You know where you're coming from. You know where you need to be going. And now you are taking control and projecting how it's going to go, right? And all you got to do is remember that this is about your family. This is about your children. And whatever that is requires a maximum amount of stealing of your time, your life, your existence. And that is the line. I didn't see a Queen of Swords in here, so I'm not necessarily seeing a line in the sand, but this is some sort of a negotiation and a settlement, and this should come together and cease to be. Keep me posted. But again, it keeps going back to take the chance. Just don't be afraid to take the next step, right? When it feels like you're going through hell, just keep going, you know. Alrighty. Take a chance. So, have you told that? Did you tell them yet that that you want out? Or are you just waiting for them to respond back? How's that? Where are you in that process, darling? Queen Elsa. Let's see, let's do you next. Alright. Oh, I gotta do Ray-Ray's on my, Ray-Ray's on my, Toth list. I've got to do Ray-Ray, too, this morning. Will your son leave home this month? Do you want him to leave home, Debbie? You haven't told them yet. Oh, that's why it's saying take the chance. It's telling me to tell you to jump off the cliff. This is where negotiation comes in. Like, how much do you want from me? We're going to go back in September now, and now it's going to be, maybe that's the garden. It's the release from this stranglehold that is wrapped around you and your family. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to do Queen Elsa first, and then I'm going to do Ray, who's a member of my Toth. You guys see the Toth? That's the membership. You get a badge next to your name if you join the Toth. You get bragging rights if you join the membership on my psychictarot.ca page. That's up to you. Oh, Queen Elsa. I got a hangman. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting for to have happen before you take the next step? This is a very patient, comfortable card. It's the martyr aspect of this card is coming out at me, and I want to know, why are you being this feels like stubbornness. This feels like, no, I can wait for the apology kind of energy. What are you waiting for? Is this an apology you are hoping somebody's going to come up with sometime soon that you're waiting for? Are you waiting for you to get yourself your due? This is a payment. It's a 10 of Pentacles. This is a completion. This is a solidity. This is a rendering you whole. Is this some sort of a legal settlement? That is coming and coming and coming and still has not arrived. Is that what I'm looking at? What is this 10 of Pentacles? Oh my. And then, and this is supposed to put an end to your suffering, and I still, what? What are you waiting for? You're still waiting. I see. Yeah. You waiting for him to come back? And what do you, if you are waiting for him to come back, what are you doing to have him come back? And why do you want him to come back? And do you want him to come back just to get his stuff so that you can move forward, move on? You seem to have your completion. This is the 10 of Pentacles. So you seem whole, complete. You seem fine, okay with this breakup. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? This seems like you're either going to put an end to your supposed martyrdom here, and you're going to go back and say, all right, fine, I make up, I'm sorry, let's get back together and start over again and put more effort and energy into getting to know each other and hold space for creating the beautiful family that you want to create together, not alone. What is this energy, right? And what is this? And then I get this legal card. You don't know. Okay, so this is crazy energy. You're waiting for, you're waiting for him to complete you, and that can never happen. You need to complete you, Queen Elsa. You get this? Do you understand that whether he is with you or not, you are whole, you are complete, you do not need him. You just want him. Do you feel the difference in this energy here? You know this. Okay. So, what am I telling you to cut it out? Cut it out. Either cut him out. Do you want to cut him out? Do you want to keep him? Do you want to get him, right? Like, what do you want from him? What is this cutting out that you need to do? Because this is super comfortable. But the aspect of the martyrdom to this card, right? You're hung up on this post, but it's like you hung yourself up there, honey. And I don't know why it feels like that. You do, right? And here it is. You're broken up. You're whole. You're complete. You know this already. Now, my question is, are you putting an end to this martyrdom situation, or are you putting an end to the relationship? Because the cards suggest that there's forward movement and completing the relationship. But this comes into play, and I don't know what this is. And this is this alignment? Is he currently married to somebody else? Is he in the process of getting a divorce? Oh, I see. Well, this is the reality of it, right? This is you. What you hold space for is what the universe is going to create for you. So if you're holding space for that, right? Maybe you're waiting for him to come back and you're going to break up with him. What if he never comes back? How long are you going to wait to do the breakup? Right? I want you to get real with this. I really want you to feel how you want to go in this direction, Quinn, because you are the one ultimately that needs to make a decision. Is this the guy? Is this the person that you want to spend the rest of your days with? Are you willing to settle and compromise all of the things that he is not willing to settle nor compromise for? And frankly, I find him just a little bit bossy and controlling, in spite of the fact that maybe you think you are a little more intelligent than he is. And so there's an unfairness to that element, but you'd really like to have, and I don't know what this connection is, but this is what used to be versus the miscommunication of what actually is, right? And so ultimately, because it gets so complicated when you have to go through so many shadow cards, the key, my darling, is to get into alignment and feel what feels best for you at all times. Do you get it? So you gotta figure out, do I want to do this? Am I worth more than this? Is that gonna be my be all and end all, the best relationship? Is this the best I can do? And make sure that your pointy little head doesn't settle, because settling is never what you want to do. If you want to live your best life, you're going to demand the best love and the best partner and the best job. And if you can't change your situation in any way, shape, or form, you have to change how you feel about it. You have really moved on and you're doing well. This is great. This is good. Is he trying to get back? So here's the question. How do you need to, there's an ending, right? So here you are waiting. You got to tell the universe, okay, it's over. I'm done. I'm moving on. And put more effort and energy into the moving on, right? It's that Deuce of Wands comes back up and it says, okay, wherever you really decide where you really, really want to go, and go after it like it's the most important thing in your existence. And don't worry about what he wants. You guys are broken up, right? And you broke up for good reason. Like, own it, feel it, be it, right? And here's the beauty of it. Oh, you've blocked each other, so even better, right? So holding any space, even for waiting for him to come feel this space that you and I both know doesn't exist, is just you holding space for somebody else's existence that you don't need to, right? So I gotta tell you out the gate, so shit or get off the pot. Pardon the expression, but drop the rock. All right, stop waiting and move on. Move on. Not for him. Doesn't matter what he wants. This is all about you, my friend. All right, Ray. All right, you guys. Ray is a Toth member, and you can join Toth here on the TikToks. I have, and you can join for, I believe, I don't know if it's still there. You used to be able to join for one shot, or you could do a recurring shot, and it guarantees that you get you get bumped up in the lives. And if I get enough subscribers, somebody said to me, you should do more lives. You know what? If I had more subscribers, I'd do more lives, you guys. Yours is recurring. Hey, Ray, there you go. All right. I saw somebody else come in just before Triva. Who was that? Who's on the top? I didn't write your name down when I saw you. Will Felicia and you stay together? Chris, how much effort and energy are you putting into you and Felicia staying together anyway, right? That's what it's all about. You got to make the magic. You got to create the relationship. It will not create itself. Yeah, Bonnie. No, you'd have a Toth membership. There was somebody has a Toth membership that came in, and I've drawn a blank. I'll have to scroll back and see who it was. Do I know the anonymous person texting my husband about you? Oh, Mar, there you are. That's who it was. Gotcha. All right. Oh, I love you're wearing. Is that Aislin's? Was that Aislin's drawing? Eh. Terry Mosher is brilliant. Elbows up, Canada. Somebody came at me the other day. Oh, Lay's potato chips. They're made in Canada. I don't care that they're made in Canada. It's not a Canadian corporation. And PepsiCo blocks Canadian producers from getting onto the shelves in the grocery stores. They will actually walk into the grocery store when a brand starts to cut into their sales and tell the grocery store to get that shit off my shelf. And if they don't take it off the shelf, they will take all of their Pepsi products out of the store. So, yeah, PepsiCo is so Canadian, my eye. And Procter & Gamble, by the way, owns 60% of the home cleaning products in the Canadian grocery stores. United States is not the problem, you guys. The grocery stores are the problem. Keep the elbows up. This is necessary. Right? And all of my American friends, I love you guys to pieces, but good neighbors do not threaten to move into their neighbors' houses and take over. So there you go. It's my political blast for the day. Thank you very much. Hello, Lynn. Is P in love with you? I have a better question for you, Lynn. Are you in love with P? All right. Ray, give me your energies, boy. Oh, you got to take a gamble in life, Ray. That was a Wheel of Fortune that almost popped out there for you, darling. Oh, manage to get into alignment. You're going to feel your way into this. You are going to create exactly what you want to create. And you are, oh my holy crowley. Whoa, Jesus. Dude, the hot emotional energy and spiritual advancement of you decided to take control and beat a ball. Wow. Is this, tell me this is not somebody else and that this is you just like taking over and really putting your foot down and going, no, this is how life is going to go. But this is powerful. Holy crowley. You've been doing your alignment practice. Holy wow. Did you meet my melody energies? What is this? What happened? What was this flash of total perfection? You grabbed a tiger by the tail. You're really trying to take it. Note the words. Watch the words that you're using, Ray. Because these cards tell me not only are you trying, dude, you are succeeding. You get any miracles happen for you yet? Do you know what a miracle is? A miracle is when we put our thoughts and energies into something, we relax into it, and it just happens. And it's not something that we were thinking about or thought even might happen, but there it is, happiness, joy, and we are suddenly living our best life, right? What you put your thoughts, what you put your efforts and energies into, this is how you tell the universe what you want. And then when the universe throws that field of wild horses, you're going to corral them and you are going to drive them like the best driver going. Do you get this? You feel this? This is what you're here for. Ça, c'est, in French, we call this le bonheur. This is your best life. This is your perfection. This is what you are here for. This is your physical solidity. What is this, darling? Is this a financial? Wow. This is. And then I got you cleaning house. What is this? Is this a marriage? Is this a partner? What? What are you looking at creatively putting together here, dude? Hello, motorcycles. I'm so glad I got the mics. This is amazing. What is this? Don't spam the chat, you guys. I need to see what Ray Ray's going to respond. Hello, Jamie. Good morning. The marriage is really good. All right. Okay. All right. So take this. So you take this energy. You want this marriage to keep being. You want this marriage even better. Take these energies and reinforce them. Put more. How long you guys been together, Ray Ray? I'm looking at like renewing vows. How long you guys been together? Cleaning house of people not serving you. This is amazing. This is fantastic. Yeah, focus on 13 years. Ooh, it's a magical number. 13 means something special to you guys. You got number 14 coming up soon, right? This is, oh man, this is some kind of surprise, some kind of bounty that you create, you put together. Do you like surprise parties? Do you like surprise thingies? Like February 29th. Dude, renew your vows, or why February 29th? Who gets married in the middle of February? You hate surprises. Yeah, but your partner loves them, don't they? Dude. Wow. Do it. Do something. I don't know, man. This is huge. This is like I got a wedding here. I got a wedding of you being, I got you behaving in such a way, behaving like you want this woman to marry you all over again, all day, every day, until you surprise her with all of her friends and family for a renewal wedding on her anniversary. Do not let her watch this, but holy cow, what a magical piece of chunk of creation that, and you're the only one that could do this. Nobody else could do this. Right? Holy cow. And you have the coordination skills to put such a thing together. Who is this? You got a son helping you out? You got a son to help you out with this? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Ray, I don't know what this is, man, but I like it. Oh. Two bio boys and two stepsons. And are the two stepsons... Excellent. Hang on. You're the mom of two boys and two stepsons, but are the two stepsons older than 13? Have you guys married the family? Have you created like I'm so sorry. Dude, you are coming up at in these two cards. Look at this. As the guy, right? This is the power here. This is my apologies for gendering you, but this is you in charge. This is your period, right? This is one of the boys, particularly. The intellectual one, the smartest one, the one who is really, really good at organizing such things is likely the best person to help you create this, put this together. But yeah, I would do it the opposite. Sorry, I said, courting, but keep him guessing all day, every day for the next, 6 months until your wedding anniversary, and throw this big ass party and blow his freaking mind. Right? His mind, because dude, you are so in charge. Look at the power. This is you. This is you all over this. Look at this yang power, right? It's not about male, female, you guys. It's about the power that burns inside of you, and this is solidity, and this is power and control and organization. Look at this. And boundaries, right? So this these two together with this creates a secret. Look at that. That's a secret, huh? And it doesn't have to be that big, but, blow his mind. He likes surprises. You don't. Create a surprise for him. Love that. Ah! Surprise. And it doesn't have to be a wedding, you know what I mean? It could be something else. Just surprise him with something that's just absolutely, and make the energy of like you trying to convince him that he really, really wants to marry you because your marriage is so great together, and I promise you it will get even better. Especially get him into alignment like this, Ray, and holy cow, even better, way better. But look at you creating here. You got a tiger by the tail, my friend. All right, Mar, what we going to read for you this morning? Alrighty. Good morning. Can I describe your current job situation? Do you have a job? You have a decision referring to job. Do you need to get a job or do you have a job offer? Funny enough, there's actually a cow in your protection name. Holy moly. That's a good name for a cow. Will I get the job I applied for in August? I don't know. Hold on, you guys. I am here until noon. I'm here every Tuesday live on TikTok. I am simulcasting on YouTube at the same time, so you are welcome to join me on either channel. It is Pepper Fire Tina, and you'll find me on the live stream on YouTube. And when the stream ends, you guys will be able to find your readings up, posted as a replay, so you can watch it over and over again if you like. Follow me on both channels, you guys. There you go. And Mar, here's your cards. Anybody recent? Yes, my neighbor just though. Poor puppy was very old. Did indeed just lose Cassie. He's kicking around. How you doing? He looks much healthier. Holy cow. Mar, I got a 5 of wands for you. Mar, are you still here, darling? Say something. Hey, Graham. Hey, PDR. Rafi, please don't spam the chat. I will get to you. Mar. White. Very gray. Last time I saw him. All right, Mar, you got a choice to make. You got a choice of seeing the challenge in life or seeing the disappointment in life, and you need to decide. So what are you gonna do about it, right? Is this about you living your best life? This is what it is. Get into alignment, and everything that looks like crap is suddenly a challenge for you to really see how whatever went wrong previously had absolutely nothing to do with you, in the sense that it means nothing about you in reality, that you are bigger, stronger, smarter, faster, greater a being than the spilled milk of your life that just went before. Do you get that? Well, thank you, Triva. What? What? OMG. What is that? What is that? This is, you know all of this. You've just, my gosh, what is this? Do you need to write something? Do you need to create something? You need to begin some sort of an intellectual endeavor. Sometimes this is a surgery, my dear, but I prefer this as an intellectual endeavor. Always. Thank you for the roses, sweetheart. All right. Right, this is just decide, right? You clean up the milk and you go, and more milk will get spilled, and you clean up the milk and you go, and this is what it is, and you decide, is the spilled milk a problem or is it a challenge? And right up front, in alignment, it's always just a challenge, right? But once you're in alignment, once the challenge then becomes to clean up all the spilled milk, all the suitcases, all the baggage, all the preconceived notions, all the ideas of what you want or who you were or what you did or what you didn't do, and really look at those things, realize that there is nothing you can do to adjust or fix or change any of those things except change how you feel about those incidences, and how how those incidences make you feel. And if you can get neutral and own everything in your past, then you've got it going on. But you've got to really, it's this onion skin peeling at that point, right? So the surgery becomes, once you know what this alignment is, how it feels, how it is capable of bringing the best you into existence. Now you have to carve the best you out of the meat suit that you have spent however many years you have spent creating it. And you have to readjust all of the locked in, trapped, preconceived notions and foolish ideas that you created while you were living trapped in your toddler brain. You see that, Mar? And so as you rewrite the story, good morning, as you rewrite your story and rewrite, because you can't change the past, you can change how you feel about it. And if you are fine and comfortable, here's the fun part, if you're fine and comfortable with your past, whatever your past was or is, you can't be blackmailed because you don't care. That's all right, I did that, no big deal. That's what it was, that's where I was. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. I'm certainly not the same person I was when I was 14. You know what I'm saying? And so when you own who you are and what you have gone through, what you've done and what you've said to get to where you are today, and what you've learned is a key, right? And you're still alive and you're doing well and you've got a future that is bright and shiny. God damn it, pat yourself on the back, especially if you get to my age, because 100 years ago, the average death age was like 52. So, I've got it going on. So at your age, right, you need to feel who you are, where you are, when you are, why you are, and own it so that tomorrow you will still be bigger, stronger, better, faster than you were yesterday, because you're always choosing the better you. Do you see that? And always the best of you, right? And if you find, as you peel in that onion skin more, that you're in a position where you got to say to somebody, maybe I owe them an apology. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you'll go back, make the apology, and they don't even remember the incident. Okay? So if you feel, so it's you that needs the apology, not them, right? You've been carrying this suitcase with you for however many years. You got to get inside, get into alignment, picture them standing in front of you in their perfection, okay, in their absolute, call them in, and you will see them solidly standing before you, and you give their spirit directly your apologies. You heal yourself, you heal the world. You getting this? Treva, darling, how are you? We're going to move on to Treva next. If you're up there on YouTube, you guys, I am not seeing your chat. I'm going to close that, maybe reopen it. I don't know. Yeah, none. Maybe the chat is turned off and I don't know it. How unfortunate. All right. Treva, darling. Oh, how'd you do that, Mar? That's cool. Oh, is that one of the stickers? I like that. Those are so cool. All right, Treva, darling. Do you have 2 accounts, hon? Is there somebody in here? Yeah, who is this? Treva God's Miracle Child has copied. Who is this? Who is this? This is not Treva. Treva, is this your account? Because if not, I'm blocking. If it is, you can keep it. If it's not, I'm going to block it. Because you got a copycat. Can you see them? I know why people gotta do that. There we go. Treva. Yeah, I know. I see the Toth, but there's somebody in here. Ninja Mama. Can you find... Here it is, right here. This is... I'm gonna report. Ha ha ha. We're gonna tattletale. We're gonna tell on this person. Report account for... Oh, I can only repoint for one. A username. Submit. There you go. And now, not only that, we're going to block them. There we go. Now, there you go. Keep the Toth on, you guys, especially if you've got cheaters. I don't know where it is. I've just blocked them, so they won't be back. But I would search your username. That was how I found all of Mia's little friends. And no, it doesn't even have to be Mia. There is an issue, people, where there are people on this planet who don't have a life, who have no concept of where to find their best life, and they are living in the deep, dark hole of loss and depression, and they have no idea which way is up, and they will gladly fly into your existence and steal your thunder. And you have two options. You can assume that they're actually stealing your thunder and put your efforts and energy into giving them your thunder, or you can report them, block them, and move on. You've got way more thunder than they know even exists. Do you get it? Triva! Let's pull some cards. You guys, this is a bottomless pit of thunder. Don't let somebody steal your light just because they think they can. Communication is a two-way street, and if the other person has you blocked, you can't get in. Bon matin, madame. Ça va bien. All right. There we go, Triba. Oh, look at that. 10 of Cups. That's happy, joy. This is the happy family, joyous news. 7 of Wands. This is a communication. This is about hanging in there, persevering. This is about going after the challenge. And then you got the up against the Emperor. Je suis québécois, québécoise, Sam. Mais je parle, actuellement, je parle québécois. Donc, si vous parlez français québécois, je suis française de cette façon. And there you go. Yes, I do speak French, but I prefer to say that. I speak French. I've never been to France. I've been to France, but it was in Newfoundland, so it doesn't quite count. Yeah, you speak a little bit. Well, my dear. Triva, what the heck is this, right? This research. You got to put more effort into the research, the looking, the digging. Take what you find, leave the rest. There's a bunch of garbage back there. You've got to pick it apart. What is this? Is this the priest? Did you talk to the priest? What did you find out from the priest? What is this? Priest give you a list of things that you have to research? You already have. What are you researching? What do you need to dig into deeper? Bum, 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 bum. What are we looking at here, darling? Treva's writing me a novel this morning. What? No, I did not. I blocked Triva. I've unblocked you, darling. Sorry. What? Who is the other one? Your Toth is there. How did you not have? Oh, this is you. There wasn't 2 of you. This was you. Your Toth had run out. All right, Triva's going to come back in. You want to stay on there? I will talk to you there unless you come back into TikTok, in which case, yeah, sorry about that. Dude. See, when you make assumptions. All right, let's try that again then. So you didn't see any of those questions. Hello, Amanda B. Good morning. Is Yusuf gonna propose at Christmas? Tanya, why don't you propose at Christmas? You want him to marry you. Amanda, good morning. All right, wait, just waiting for Treva to come back in here. Where are you? Where am I reading for you, darling? These are interesting cards. Where are you? I get a message, one or the other. There's a 10-second delay on YouTube, so. Good morning, hanging with Bishop. How you doing today? You're hurt now. There you are. All right, Treva, let's try this over again. I am sorry. Your Toth was not on there. How come? Look, look, look. I'm going to take a picture. I will show you. You'll see. I don't know how to... I wish I could show that to you guys, but I'll show it to you later. Did I just box my cards? No, I didn't. All right. How weird is that? There's like two of you. It's like some sort of shadow, but it's not happening to anybody else. So bizarre. All right. All right. So, Treva, did you talk to the priest? It's even stranger. I don't know why. All right, so I don't know, going back into the past. Something that happened in the past, you got to put more effort and energy into the fixing of it. This is the signing of documents. Still, the writing, the take the poop and get rid of it. Decide what poop you're going to bring with you forward into your existence, right? Shine more light into the darkness. You're going after, right? This is control. This is power. This is you taking it back and not worrying about the result, right? It's the action is making the effort, and this is right. Make the request, make the demand, and allow it to fall where it falls. To get this, your happiness is in taking your power back. Did you take your power back? Did you do this? I know what this is, but you did. And now you got to let it go. You've got to, are you going to get a, right? Is there a court date here? Right? This is the only thing that you're looking at. This is a decision, something over which you have no control and don't care about, because just letting him know that you are aware that he ripped you off is sufficient. You are getting a lawyer. Perfect. Perhaps this is the lawyer. Perhaps this is the lawyer, but this is the power. This is you filing the case, is you taking your power back. You have the details, you have the information. Good to go. Yay! But as soon as you sign the papers, you put it in the lawyer's hands, let it go. And stop that. That becomes what you want, is him to know what he did. And that's sufficient, right? You don't care. You are in a position, you don't care what he's got. If they decide that they're not going to give it to you because the world is sometimes really sucky like that, you don't care. You don't need what he's got. In filing this lawsuit and telling him what he did, you take your power back, and that's really all you need. Do you feel the power of that release? Perfect. Photographs are useful things. Absolutely. Right. Is that powerful? Look at that. ... Key piece of information right there. Ace of Swords, right? That is, like, we're talking slam dunk, puppy. Oh, fantastic. I like it. I like it. Okay. I will remind me if I don't do it right after, because Greg usually brings my lunch right at the end of the live. And all your efforts into this, everything you should be doing is looking for information that will prove your case here. Fantastic. Amanda B. You are here. Any other Toth in here other than Amanda that I haven't read for this morning? Did your sister's stepson drink poison? Oh my. Deliberately or accidentally, do you mean, Lisa? Oh, you're welcome, Treva. Anytime, my darling. Your solidity, your power, your control over self and your current existence. Feel how important you being all that in a bag of chips is, in spite of whatever he managed to take. What was taken from you has zero value because you don't have it. You can't have it. So why give it value? It's just stuff. You can't take it with you, right? If you get it, bonus. But if you don't, no biggie. But he knows now that you know what he did, and you're going to let the courts decide whether he gets to get away with it or not. All right. Amanda, you still here, honey? Amanda. Hello, April. Good morning. With the current energy, does Faisal have feelings for you? Honey, do you have feelings for Faisal? Go let Faisal know that you're interested. Here we go. Amanda, this is 21st century, you guys. Hanging with Bishop. Sure, honey, if you're still here when I finish reading for Amanda B, I will read for you next. Amanda B. So, ooh, Six of Swords, going with the flow. Ooh, going with the flow. You need to draw a line in the sand. That's legit. Queen of Swords, followed by the Aeon. All right. So everything's. I don't know what's going on specifically. I keep saying I ought to take notes, but and I don't. Shame on me. Let me get a sip of coffee here. Perfect temperature. We're gonna keep it closed. Oh, somebody's lit up all the gifts in their gallery and it wasn't me. I have no idea why they do that. I love the coral reef. I love the galaxy, you guys. Mustaches are cool. I have no idea what's in my gallery, but feel free to light it up. TikTok likes that crap. I have no idea what that does. Amanda, this is... Do you know what the line of the sand... Do you know what the line in the sand is that you have to draw? This is a being creating the personal. We talked about one last week. Oh, yes. Okay, so you already know what it was. Let me look last week and see what I told you. Oh, yes. Hi. Hello. Vous me cherchez? Non, ça c'est ici, là-bas. Oui, 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 ça c'est pour les piments. Moi, c'est pour le tarot.
Oh, that's nice. How much you charge?
C'est 175 pour un lecteur au complet.
Wait, you speak in English?
Yeah, I do. 175 for a full reading, or it's cheaper by time if you want a shorter period.
You have a card?
I do indeed. Give me a second, you guys. Sorry. I read live on the internet for free on Tuesdays, which is what I'm doing now. Enjoy your peppers. He's brilliant.
Yeah, I never came. I just passed. I said, well, I'm going to stop.
Oh, you're going to be very happy you did. Enjoy. All right. And you are working on that. All right. Sorry about that. Little interruption, you guys. Where did my thing go? So what did I say? Yeah. That's right. Right. And oh, it's still, and it's the boundaries, right? So, yeah. So, all right. So the Six of Swords comes up then because the energy is you're working on this, right? I want you to feel your way through it. I want you to feel emotionally above all of the negativity. I like to say that the Six of Swords, when I first got the Six of Swords, I got the energy of every time I got out of alignment. I was reading this one deck, and the energy of this was that I had fallen out of the boat, and I needed to get the hell back into the boat. So this always screams, get into alignment. And if you are in alignment already, Go with the freaking flow. And even better, if you can go with the freaking flow. This is like, think of it like the flow is made of shit. Welcome to life. Life is made of poop, you guys. And your decision as a human being, if you want to be living your best life, is to take a look at all of the poop and go, not only am I going to go with the flow, I'm going to surf it. Right? Much better, I think, to be, if you're going to have to be flowing in poop, that it's much better to be up on a surfboard than swimming in it. You know what I'm saying? Just like, right? So this is pat yourself on the back. If you are managing to stay in alignment while all others around you are losing their heads, then you're already living your best life. Do you get this? Do you see this, Amanda? So there's a pat on the back that you need to do. The Sweeney Todd song. Which one? I love that musical. Which Sweeney Todd song? That's crazy. Right? So you put here's the beauty of it. You have to put this boundary requires consistency and practice, right? And this also is practice. Practice what you put into it, what you intellectually put into your existence is what you decide your existence is. Do you get it? So if you put a boundary in it that says, I am not going to say these things to myself, when you catch yourself stopping yourself from saying stinky thoughts to yourself, pat yourself on the back. Say, ha ha, caught you. Don't be talking to me like that. I won't take that. Right? This is your power. This is your control. And when you feel that control, use the control to decide how you're going to feel about all the other toddlers in your existence, right? Because you have managed to grasp the concept that this is in control, not the stinky thinking toddler brain, right? It's this is the power. And once you get into alignment, you know the power, you know what you're doing, you know how to get yourself up onto the surfboard, right? And then you're going, right? Do you at least know how to get on to the surfboard, right? And when you get on there, pat yourself on the back. Consistency and practice, right? So moment, consistency. Did you try the every hour on the thing? Practice. That's how you get to Carnegie Hall too, you guys. Want to get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. Da-da-da-da. Alrighty, hanging with Bishop. Are you still watching on the YouTubes? Oh, that's beautiful. Right, Amanda, get it to where you feel comfortable with it. Alrighty, hanging with Bishop. How you doing today, my friend? Alright, when I ask you for questions, I got a 10-second delay on a YouTube, so try and keep them as short as possible, and we can get through as quick as possible. Happy birthday, Dawn. You want to know how the rest of the year is gonna... You're asking a lot from a free reading, darling. I'll do a whole year spread for you for $175, my friend. Good morning, Cindy. All right. Hanging with Bishop. Here we go, my friend. Do. Out of the gate. This is a challenge. 10 of Wands. So something's ending for you because something really amazing is about to start for you. And you may or may not be perceiving this as so much as a challenge, so much as a negative thing. Because I've got it followed by the Five of Swords here. And this Five of Swords is all about you're feeling like you're losing something. Something is lost, the communication, and you cannot, for the life of you, see anything positive in what is going on in this situation. And the first thing I got to tell you is you got to get out of your head to begin with. Because as soon as you realize that this ending is the best freaking thing that could ever happen to you, you're moving forward again. Look at this shadow card, babe. This is the world coming together and giving you everything that you want, everything that you need. So my question to you is, why are you focusing on these energies? These are not the kind of energies you practice in law of attraction, Bishop. Is this... right? Like, whatever this ending, it's over, it's done. There's nothing you could do about it. It's gone. So staying locked into the pain and suffering is a choice. And, you know, if you can stay focused on the loss and you can say to the universe over and over again, oh, I'm sad that I lost that. I'm sad that I lost that. And the more you stay focused on that, I'm sad that I lost that, the more you miss the opposing 5 that's hiding between this 10 of Wands and this 5 of Swords, which is a 5 of Wands, right? Here's, you are this, you, Bishop, you are the silver thread. You don't have to find it. You need to be it. You need to take a deep breath and relax into finding the best bishop that you can possibly be. And you will not find it outside of yourself. You will only find it in here. You got to go find it and grab it and pull it out of there and become the best bishop that bishop can be, in spite of everything and anything that ever went before this in particular moment. Do you get this? And you really got to stop thinking about what went before. It's over, it's done, there's nothing you can do about it. Get here, get now, and get you. Get you, and what are you going to do now? I want you anticipating your best light. You've been going inward to, good, right? This is the challenge. So what's with all this stinky thinking? What is this? This is, you having a hard time getting out of your head, right? I need you to really, do you know how to feel whether you're in alignment or when you're not? Because I don't want you not feeling this. This sucks. This is the worst way in the world to go through a human meat suit existence. This shit hurts, and when you choose hurt, it's just old programming. Okay. Cool. Oh, so this is the focus, right? So you already, that's why I'm getting a 3 of Wands. So you already know spiritually, you just got to practice it, right? So here's the other thing. Practice, abundance, and then you're going to fall out again. And you know how to get into, you know how to get back into alignment, right? So this becomes, the practice becomes eliminating the stinky thinking and repainting the loss so that the loss becomes a win. You learned something. You're carrying something from that incident with you that makes it who you are and makes you stronger, faster, better than you were before. And your challenge is to bring it forward and not, you got to get into your head, grab the ideas and then own them. Go, yeah, that happened. That was me, right? It is literally transmutation. That is exactly what it is. And that's where your joy and your bliss comes from. And that's where your creation, your when you've got that joy and bliss, everything that you create thereafter is in alignment. It's going to be bigger and better and faster and stronger than it ever could have been while you were living in your pointy little head. So what am I telling you to do? Just practice. Have you done this every hour on the hour, Bishop? Set an alarm clock. Put a thing on your smartphone and practice your alignment every hour on the hour until it becomes the most natural thing in your existence. Does that make sense? You know how to get into alignment actively when you are not in alignment, yes? And that is the key. And if you want to learn, guys, these are really great cards for learning how to do transmutation. You have come a long way, my friend. Well, you got a long way left to go, right? Here's the fun part. When you know where you want to go, you don't have to go where you don't want to go. And when you understand transmutation, then you can enjoy with bliss going where you have to go, because you know it all rattles out in the wash. This is the Crowley, Aleister Crowley Thoth deck, and this I discovered, the cards were bigger. I discovered this deck when I was 17. It had just, no, was I 17? Oh my gosh, I couldn't have been 17. Anyway, I discovered the deck, and I bought it, and I started reading it. It came with a little white book that showed how Crowley uses the numbers and the energies and the reality of the universe our universe, right? To create who we are, what we are, when we are, and to choose how we want to live it. And then he goes into, I mean, you could go into Telema, which is like, yeah, way too much work for me, frankly. It's just enough learning all of this symbology and meaning in just a single deck. Never mind. It's one thing to learn the archetype of the tarot deck, you guys. It's another thing to learn a deck so intimately that 40 years in, you are still learning new stuff from the deck. This is the best tarot deck ever painted, you guys. Yeah. Every hour on the hour, Bishop. 2 weeks. Let me know how it goes. This is all it is. This is the only thing you ever have to do. And don't let your brain do the thinking, you guys. Let your body do the guidance. Use your brain for calculations and putting ideas and thoughts together. But if you want to make decisions and life change in reality, feel your way through them, you guys. Totally. Feel your way through it. And practice, because that is everything. And I'll tell you what, you really only got to do the alignment practice for less than a week, and you already start to see changes and improvements in your life and in your existence on a momentary basis, right? This is what it's all about. We didn't come here to live our lives in abject misery. We came here to enjoy what the meat suit existence is capable of giving us. And why would we want to be meat suits when we are ultimate gods and we're going to splinter ourselves in these little itty bitty meat suits? Because when you are all that, a bag of chips, and you have nothing but bliss, because everything is complete and whole and nothing is broken, there's no contrast. And so in order to become the great gods that we are becoming, we require the contrast to choose our best selves and create our best existence. Do you get it? I just caught a chill. That's post-menopause for you. I have no idea how long the hot flashes will last. I rather like the hot flashes because they keep me warm, but they're often followed by cold flashes that are not warm. So there you go. You've worked through that energy. Oh, great, Bishop. Here's another extra confirmation for you. It's not a one and done. This is a practice, and you got to keep doing this until the moment that you give up the ghost. Literally, give up the ghost. And if you don't believe in ghosts, how unfortunate, because there are ghosts wandering around all over the place. Ghosties. Alrighty. Who are we going to read for next? Good morning, Lisa. Hi, Cindy. Wow, that's my favorite word. Wow is my favorite word. Is it Mercury retrograde? It was Mercury retrograde, but as I told somebody yesterday, I don't do astrology. There is astrology in these cards, but I'm not an astrologer. That I have, you need an astrologer. I will give you an astrologer. I know some of the finest astrologers in the world, but like learning this particular deck all by itself, becoming a good astrologer is an entire lifetime of work as well. Like a muscle, you gotta keep up on your exercise. You got it, Bishop. You got it. Do those workouts, man. Don't neglect your leg days, eh? You know what they say, right? Do the work, you guys. We got an admission letter from Niagara University. Today, you want to put that kind of a limitation on it today, Simi? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, you're going to be sitting there. I don't think you're getting it today, darling. You're going to be sitting there staring at the door waiting for the postman to show up. Give it up. Go do something else. If the letter comes, it comes. And if it doesn't, you better put more effort into making applications to a school where you are going to be able to create the future that you want to create. Did you only apply to one school, Simi? What am I looking at here? And why did you put a limitation of today on it? Go live your life. It comes, it comes. You only applied to one school? Well, good luck to you. I hope it comes. Good luck to you. Sammy, go apply to a few more schools just in case, man. What if they don't let you in? And then you're going to be mad scrambling to find a school. You've been waiting since April. I would put a little more effort into it. When are you supposed to find out? And why are you waiting since April? Right? Do you not have a course advisor at this school? I would contact the school and talk to a course advisor. Because I would think, what are we? We're almost August. Oh, you're on a wait. Oh, I see. You're on a waiting list. All right. So here's the fun part. What if you don't get in? And what are you going to do if you don't get in September? You have a decision to make, right? You have put all of your eggs into this basket. So you're going to sit here and wait until somebody drops out of that course in the hopes of getting in, right? Do you see the issue? What are you going to do come September if nobody else drops out? How desirable is this course? Is this the only school that offers this course? You want to do this course? Can you do this somewhere else? Can you do this by correspondence if you have to? What is the course? Right? Like there's you can, if you don't get into there's a lot of courses that you can use as full credits that you can do online towards whatever the actual course study that is that you want. Right? You want a quote of the day? You want my quote of the day? My quote of the day today, Emmanuel, had you been here at the top of the hour, was, if you want to make everybody happy, sell ice cream. There you go. Welcome to my life. Good morning. I'm reading tarot, and I don't do a quote of the day every day, and I'm not about to start. Although I might. That might be fun. Woo! That might be fun. Simi, go talk to a course advisor. It's education to become a teacher. Okay, so what I would do, there's gotta be a way, Simi, for you to get all the courses that you need, even if you don't get in September. Get the applications in place. Figure out, you want to be a teacher, go make this happen. And if you can't do it, how do you do it? Talk to other schools. See, this can't be the only school that offers education. I'm sure you can get at least some of the courses required for your education here virtually. And if you can chat with me on TikTok, you can do your courses virtually too, right? Alrighty. Hello, Pete. Good morning. All right. University offers it through different sources. Yeah, exactly. And Nora wants a love reading. Nora, darling, Deuce of Cups. Have you got somebody particular in mind? Oh, ooh, dude, do you have somebody in mind already? Nora, my heavens, this looks like you've got the wedding already planned and ready to go. All you got to do is find the groom. What am I looking at? Should you want me to tell you whether you should leave your relationship or not? All right, Nora, seriously, dude, this is you seem to be in a whole and complete relationship, and you're holding space for a better one, and all you've got to do is work at and put more effort. Who are you still in love with? Who are you in love with? Right? Legitimately. And do they know that you are in love with them? Because you got the marriage. I mean, I get you sending out thank you gifts here to the wedding party. So, like, what are you waiting for? There is work involved in creating this wedding ring and communication, and you know it. So what are you waiting for? Why aren't you What do you need to have? What do you need to do, right? And I saw this card once. Somebody said they went out and got pregnant, and we're waiting for the guy to find out whether or not he was going to, don't do this. This is a shadow card, don't do this. Right? And if you think that's going to give you, and then the Ace of Pentacles, right? What you need, right, is not the energy of negativity that's capable of being created with these cards, but the energy of positivity, which is you going inside and realizing whether or not this is reciprocal. And if it's not, you've got to find a way, do the work to make it reciprocal. Does that make sense? Why is AI doing its thing in Chinese? Ni hai AI. It's probably the grand extent of what I know how to say in Chinese, except for I can count. Ish ni san shi go. Ish ni san shi. No, I've lost it. Ishni Sanshi. I can do to 5. 4. I can do to 4. They love you, but they left you for his son. I got out of the situation, gave space. How old is the child? Oh my God. How old is the child? Nora, I got to tell you this story. So, Chinese couple, married, separated by a war. They never see each other again. Separated 54 years. She never remarried. He remarried, had whole children and grandchildren. You should have seen how furious she was when she found out that she'd waited all those years for him, and he long since forgotten her. Oh, the son is... so you're going to wait 16 years, 23 years for that child to grow up so that you can be the love of their life. You already know the answer. You know what you want to do with this. Right? Like, you got to decide, is this the guy? Like, you have all the space, all the comfort, all the ability, all the energy that I have for you to complete the relationship and marry this guy. How long are you... would you be expected to wait to have a relationship with this guy? Or are you ever going to be first place over his children? And see, that's what a lot of people don't get about relationships. If you and your partner are not each other's number one, then somebody's between your relationship. You know what I'm saying? And so you've got to decide for yourself that that is what you want, and that is where you're going to go. Hi, guys. She's telling the boys to be quiet because I'm live. You need to move on. Third party threatened to take the child. Oh, wow. See, there's heartbreak, and this is, right? Like, I mean, and you're not keeping yourself available, right? So here's the issue, though, is you've got this whole entire marriage life future created and manifested. This guy ain't it. So now you've got to hold that, hang on to that future that you've created for yourself, and feel your right way through it. Do you get where I'm pushing you with this? Right? So yes, this whole, all of the Cinderella wedding, everything that you thought was going to go forward with this guy, you can hang on to it, but you need to detach it with any sort of connection between that wedding and him. You got to pull it in. You got to pull it right in so deep that nobody exists but you, Nora, and that you are open and ready for that wedding when it comes. But for right now, I am Nora, and I am going to live my best life until that wedding materializes, right? That wedding's coming. That wedding is so in your existence and in your reality that you need to enjoy the fact that that is where you're gonna be when the right partner falls in. But what you do not want to be doing is settling for a relationship. If you could live being second fiddle in your own relationship, you could do that. but it's not anywhere near so fulfilling as marrying the person who is your be all and end all and you are theirs, right? I'll tell you what, it's much more fun to go through hell with your best friend than it will ever be to go with somebody who thinks somebody else is more important than you are. I mean, it's fine if they think they are more important than you, because they are to them, all right? And you are more important, or you should be the most important you in your life. And if you are not, then stop it. Everybody, all of the Bibles, all of the religious tomes, all of them use similar words about not taking other gods before your own God. Dude, if you aren't your own goddess, who are you? Right? You are the one in charge here. I spent so many decades looking for God to guide me, and I found me. Right? I found us. I found this love, light. You can call it whatever you want, but it's quantum physics. It is the energy that burns inside of you, and if you use it to choose to live your best perception of the life that you are living, then there you are. Then you become all that in a bag of chips, and ain't nobody gonna be able to take that away from you. Do you feel that, Nora? This is about you. You deserve that big ass wedding. And you deserve to be married to somebody that loves you till the end of the earth, and somebody that you deserve, and they deserve somebody that loves them as much as you are capable of loving somebody. Do you get it? Do. Yeah, so keep the wedding thoughts, but do an active practice to separate him from the that. Does that make sense to you, Nora? This is an exercise in perception and choice. Good, right? And you know what? There's also the old adage too, if you love something, set them free, and if they come back, they're yours. If they don't, they never were. Same kind of energy here, right? Let it go. And again, the same energy with there's an expression I gave to Triva uses, let go, let God, right? This ain't, you don't stop thinking about it, just feel your way through it and choose good feelings. And if you don't like the way you feel about something, change how you feel about it, right? Da 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 da. Alrighty. When do I think your condo will sell? Actually, I got you've got just keep your hopes up. I've got a 9, so you're almost there. Talk to your real estate agent and find out if maybe you need to take a hit on your offer or not. But just hang in there. I got a 9 of cups, so I expect you should have some soon enough. Thank you, Nora. Good luck. And when this big ass wedding actually happens, I want an invitation, and I'll introduce you to 2 girls who can help you turn that big ass wedding into a way less expensive affair than you actually think it's gonna be. There you go. Should you move to where is here, Himanji? Himanji wants to know if he should move to the U.S. Frankly, Himanji, right about now, you couldn't pay me to move to the United States, and I'm a pasty-faced white person. Olga Shiola, they say that, how does the expression go? Water is more thirst-quenching than the blood of the womb. Do I see a relationship ending? Cindy. I wouldn't even vacation there. As a matter of fact, we canceled all of our U.S. contracts that we could cancel immediately. Some others are taking some time to extricate ourselves from. But no, I love my American friends and family. But I'm not helping that country annex my country ever. And so, yeah. All right, Himanji, where are you going? Where are you? Now, where are you going? Where are you from, Amanji? Because with a name like Patel, I'm gonna go out on a limb and go, dude, you want to be? Don't go to Texas. You are in. You want to go from Canada? Why, in God's name? Explain. I'm not even opening a card until you can explain to me why, in God's name, a Canadian, somebody living here, would want it. What are you going to get from the U.S. that you cannot get from Canada? Coconut oil is a godsend for tired hair. You're sweet, Jessica. Was that meant to be an insult? Because I don't put any crap in my hair, ever. There are so many opportunities in the United States. I'll tell you what you got opportunities for. My sister gave birth to a pair of twins, cost her $26,000. If you don't have a job working with the right company, you have zero health insurance. If you lose your job, your house is immediately at risk. There are so many empty houses in the United States. If they allowed homeless people to live in them, nobody would be homeless. A large proportion of the homeless people in the United States are U.S. veterans. They do not even take care of their own people. It is hell and chaos. They're not telling you on the news what is going on down there right now. But, dude, ICE will take one look at your brown skin and go, where are you from, son? And you're going to end up trapped in ICE hell with 30,000, if not, how many did they have like millions of people on this list that they are going to pick up, and they're all not people of my complexion. Do you catch my meaning? And so you have a similar ability here to live your best life in freedom and comfort and allowed to be who you are. Why? What attracts you to the United States that you can't get here? I mean, without putting your neck out on a limb there. So, like, explain that to me. What are you seeking from the United States of America that you can't find here? It feels like a dystopia, right? I keep hearing this from everybody who's down there. They're unfortunately trapped in their circumstances. No kidding, and it's horrible. It's awful for a little. He built a concentration camp for people that he's going to export. They've got. They like to say that everybody that they've arrested has some sort of criminal record, and they're all illegal aliens. Except they're not. And if they have their way, they're going to put them all onto planes, then ship them off to some El Salvadorian prison, whether they like it or not. And then what are you going to do? How do you get back to the United States once you're in a prison in El Salvador? Apparently, they built one in Florida. Mandy, if I were you, I'd be afraid. Where in Canada are you right now? Let me see if I can get you to a... How about you find a better part of Canada to live in? Tell me you're not somewhere where it's become rapidly uncomfortable for a person. You're in Hamilton. Hamilton is one of the hotbeds of racism in this country, from what I can see. Hamilton, Peterborough, Alberta, certain hot spots in Newfoundland. Christina, I'm going to read your cards next. Let's see what's going on for you here today. Right? Do you catch what I'm saying, Himanji? You got to really, really feel what it is that you want changed about your existence and decide if you can't change what's going on around you, don't like where you're living, take a really good close look at why you don't like where you're living. Because if you think that you have better opportunity in the United States, then you haven't paid enough people to the assholes who look like me in your neighborhood. And those are way more of those assholes in the United States than there have ever been in Canada. dude. I used to brag that Canadian, even our conservatives, were so far left of center compared to American Republicans. And just in the past, not even 10 years, Republicans have swung so far right. I don't even know these people. I don't know what they've done with all of the bankers that I used to work with, because they've all parked their freaking brains at the door. The anti-vaxxers, the who could be against? You're against vaccines, and you're gonna pump the words pure blood at me. Go take a deep look at what happens to inbred people, because pure blood thing is not a good idea, guys. But you're not about vaccinating. You don't want to vaccinate because you're afraid of the most tested thing in the whole world. I don't care if you don't want to vaccinate. Don't vaccinate, but stay the hell away from other human beings, because you're going to catch what they are all been vaccinated for. Anyway, Hamangti, here's the fun part. You end up in a health situation, and I guarantee you that you will. It will cost you a small fortune in the United States, and that will not cost you anything here except for parking. You get hate for not supporting the red hat agenda, see? This place is not for anyone anymore. Well, this is why the Elbows Up campaign. It's because, you know, I have no problem with 32% of the population believing that they get to control everybody. But trust me on this, you guys, the United States has legal checks and balances in place. Midterms are coming, and this will rattle down. All you guys gotta know that if this man had not become president, he would be in jail, okay? And this is a temporary situation. It's like a pendulum that swings. It goes one way and then it swings back the other. But know this, I'm old, you guys. Trust me on this. In spite of how bad it looks like it's been getting just over the past few years, it is still getting better. And here's why. Because those of us who know what better is gonna look like are continuing to work and choosing better. And there's way more of us than there are of them. Fear is not a power that has power. Love is a power that has loved the buggers to death. Love them out of existence. That's all I can say. But Hamangi, if you want to, I would tell you what, I want you to sit down. I want you to explore the rest of Canada and what other cities you might find a future in Canada. And I promise you, that you will find a way stronger future here, at least for the next 4 years, until Mr. Destroy the Planet is no longer in the White House. And yeah, hey, Nova Scotia, how you doing? I got family down. We're hoping to do some expansions down into Nova Scotia and get a place there. So Hamangi, I want you to do this. I want you to practice being in alignment for the next 2 weeks and really take a close look about how it feels moving yourself, your family, if you're talking about bringing a family, and really, really relax into how you feel you're going. Are you going to have a better future here? Are you going to have a better future there? Right? And this needs to be about you. Okay, and if it means you're going to move to the States, I want you to do the financial exercise and see if that is really, really how you want to go. And if it is, put yourself together a financial plan so that when you go down there, you are prepared for the cost that life and existence is going to create for you and remove from you by erasing you from the Canadian system. You know what I mean? So come back and see me in 2 weeks. Let me know what you decide. And make a decision. But I think you'll find somewhere really lovely. Nova Scotia is a really great place. Newfoundland is a hard place to work unless you're working remotely. Yes, but media is skewed. The media is insane. They've taken one of the best satirists in the entire world and replaced him with a stand-up comic who is also a brilliant stand-up comic, but I don't get the world today, you guys. I don't. And so my job is just to stay in alignment and let the world do its thing. And I'm going to enjoy every moment I've got in the moment until I got no more moments. Does that make sense? My life, my story, right? No list today. Amen. All right, Christina. Here we go, darling. Let's see what we can find out. You guys, Christina's got distance between her and her love. And she's been trying to manifest closure to it. And meanwhile, her love has been going through chemo. And you know what chemo does to the vast majority of human beings. So let's see what we got for Christina. Ooh, you made a decision? You decided that you are just going to send money and wait. What am I looking at here? What is this? Did you make it? Is this a decision? You made a decision. You're going to take what you've got and enjoy it kind of energy. What is this? What have you decided? Unable to summarize due to safety policy. Yeah, I noticed that TikTok's not going up against Donald Trump either. How about that? That's been happening. Well, dude, you're the one with all the power here. You are the magician. You already know, you know, you have, you know, you've got it all, right? You just gotta take a look, focus in on self and see what you can manifest here. Right? And allow that to manifest. I want you to pull that manifestation out, and I want you to feel there's a new path. Look at this, babe. This is the Fool card, and it's followed by the 8 of Cups, right? And this is a new journey. This is a new path forward, right? So what's new here? Are you going to Florida or what? Or has she decided to go to, what was it, Oklahoma, Colorado? What? But this is a new path. This is your shadow cards coming out here. Right? You know your worth. You know your power. Look at how freaking amazing you have become. Cups are about emotion, Crystal Lee. Cups are the energy that move the universe. They are the love energy. They are the only real power. They will help you move forward. They will also drag you down. If you choose your emotional path to be based on a lack of love, then you have also chosen your path, right? When God does it, it will happen. All right. Did I tell you this story about the guy on the desert island who was waiting for a sign waiting for God to rescue him? And so this cruise ship comes by, and they yell down, "Hey, get on the ship." He says, "No, I'm waiting for my Lord and Savior." You sit too long. All right. So this is the beauty of it, right? So you've already decided this is where I am, this is where I'm going to be, and this is how I'm going to play it. So here's the new path, right? Get into alignment with it and live your life knowing that this is not going to change and this is the way it's going to be, and I'm going to own it and be it, right? Do you feel the shift in energy, Christina? Right? And are you journaling? Do you journal? What are you writing? Yeah, see, 7 of Cups, right? Yeah, something has to change. Either it changes or you change it. Yeah. Right? So I would sit down and I would start journaling this and see how you can creatively see these 7s are coming up here. I got 2 7s, right? And then I got the Justice card, right? And then see? So these 2 7s become a choice. One is, it is what it is. The past is what it is. She's going through her treatments. This is calling to you like nobody's business. But so is this. You would like to help with this and heal this and carry this, but you would like to be whole and healed and complete yourself, which is right here where you are, right? So it's a red flag. She hasn't seen you. Are you using FaceTime? right? So this becomes redressing the balance and not worrying about the past and what went before. Right? So there is a, how are you going to walk, right? She's not going to. So your choice is to feel differently about how this is going to go forward, or change how you're going to forward, right? So this is always change how you change your situation, or change how you feel about it, pure and simple, right? And so you know who you are, you know what you're worth, you have all that in a bag of chips, you know what you are trying to manifest, and you know that at the end of the day, your manifestation, I see you making the effort to see her again. Still, I see you going to her. Question is when, right? And only you can decide that. There's you know, are you gonna go when they go, oh, the doctors have given her, you know, 48 hours. Are you gonna fly down there then? I don't know. This is, you are in this situation. This is the next step. Right? And in order to take this step, you've got this incubating, and you've got to incubate what you are creating. I froze. Brrr. Sorry about that. Hopefully we won't freeze again. But you've got to incubate, right? So this is you've got the womb aspect of this is a power. This is a control over caring for her. I've got you seeing her again, but here's the problem. You definitely seeing her again is that you unite in physical death, right? Do you see that? This is the problem with reading cards like this, is that, yeah, eventually you're going to see her again. Question is when, and only you can decide this, right? She can decide, but you've made this commitment to allowing her to ask you to come before you'll come, right? Do you see that? So you've created this manifest wall between you and her. Do you see that? So the universe can't get past that wall. That's your boundary that you created there. Right. And so, you know, she's going to say no, you're going to say no. So how do you make this happen using creativity so that you both get what you want, right? She's trying to bring you back down there. And all you can do is trust her at her word and go with the flow. You get it? So you either, yeah. So you've got to wrap your head around, okay, this is how it's going to go. She's going to call me, and I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to live my life to the best of my ability while I wait. And then I'm just going to go with the flow. This is it. Right? And I will be happy. I will be complete. I will be whole with our conversations, FaceTime on the phone. And I will hold space for her to come to her senses. Right? But this is the thing. So, right? If you're banging your head against a wall, stop banging your head against a wall. Just there. Just there. Right? Oh, she won't FaceTime with you. Oh, that's right. So, you know, it's change your circumstances or change how you feel about it, right? Funny, I always get the same statements from the universe. This is so easy, you guys. Get into alignment, feel your way through. I know it seems complicated because we like to live in our heads because we're ego inception toddlers. You know, that's how that works. But once you're in control and you get to choose how you feel about a situation, it feels much better when you're able to make a very teeny little discernment that gets you going, right? Oh, your ex is circling back around the one that's married. And there, see, there's that's the other one too, right? That's one of those boundaries that you put into place that you've just gotta look at and go, nah, You feel something coming. I want you living in a state of anticipation, Christina, because that is part of what's next, what's gonna happen next. We are here to experience what we are here to experience, and so what's going to happen next is, now we don't want anxiety. Anxiety's in your head. I want you to, if you're feeling anxiety, I want you to change your mind. I want you to take a nice deep breath and relax into yourself. If you are feeling anxious, you are not in alignment, and you cannot, should not, be not doing. I want you to practice the alignment. Don't practice the fear. If you're feeling fear every time you think about her, then practice feeling love. Get inside. Have the conversation with her. Tell her everything that you need her to hear. And if that is insufficient for your soul, then write it all down, right? But you've got to get slow enough in your personal control that you can choose how you feel about a situation, right? You're doing so well. Doing so well. Just pat yourself on the back, because, you know, this is definitely not an easy situation to live with, for sure. We got 10 to 11 here, you guys. Good morning. We are here until noon. Who can we read for? She's trying so hard. Here, yeah, Yoda. There's do or do not. There is no try, right? Tapping is clapping, my friends. Feel free to tap. We are, where are we? We are 2/3 of the way into the live, and we are only halfway to where we need to be with the likes, you guys. So you're not doing anything else. Sit there and tap. Work your little fingers. Sharing is caring. Share with your friends. TikTok loves that. All right. All right. Who's here? Who's been sitting here waiting the longest for me to read for them that I haven't read for yet this morning? I got a broken nail. I hate that. Who can we read for this morning? Don't everybody speak at once, you guys. B-Mac, good morning. Where are y'all? Did somebody mute my lives? Nobody wants a reading. Are you kidding me? Why am I here? Yeah, I have a website I could go work on. You guys, you just want to stare at me because I'm pretty. Kai Chi. How do you pronounce your name, darling? All right. Hey, B-Mac. Good morning. Hey. Ooh. Oh. Oh my God. What are you holding all this space for? All right. And I got one upside down. So I got this. This is Nine of Swords. Is all about. This is the energy of all of the fear, all of the anxiety, all of the negativity is right here, right now, and it has zero value. And you would far rather erase this and have the happy, joy, bliss. And you are trying to practice. You practicing alignment here, darling. Are you practicing alignment? Kai, how do you pronounce your name, darling? Because this is you moving forward. Do you practice alignment? Are you doing law of attraction? Are you doing alignment? What are you doing to manifest your best life? Kiana. All right. Look at that. That's a celebration, dude. I like that. We like celebrations. You are trying. You were here 5 seconds ago when I said there is do or do not. There is no try. All right. So do you know how to tell when you're in alignment? Do you know how to tell when you are in alignment or not? This is key. Not really. Cool. Oh, all right. Do you know how to, I want you to take a nice deep breath, and I want you to relax into it. Guys, everybody watching this, do this exercise, and you will learn how to do your alignment yourself. Do you have kids, Key? Kiana, do you have children? When you see signs. Ooh. When you see signs. You don't have to be in alignment to see. No kids. Okay. What I want you to do, I want you to find a memory that you have where you were on the top of the world. You were all that in a bag of chips. Anybody could have said whatever they wanted to you at any given moment, and you were on top of the world. Nobody could have possibly knocked you off. Do you have a memory like that you can draw on? Do you have a memory like that? Because this is key, right? Yes, excellent. So if you have such memory, what I want you to do is I want you to go back and I want you to remember who you were and how you felt at that moment. And I want you to feel where that warm, powerful, bright, happy emotion stems from in your body. And it'll come right in around here. And I want you to feel how much the more you focus on how you felt on that day, in that moment, and fill every fiber of your body with that emotion. Can you feel yourself doing that? Kiana, can you feel that power? Give me another yes if you can. Yes, good, right. Okay, so that, you cannot feel that ball of fire inside of you, you cannot feel without getting into alignment. So if you feel that, you're in alignment. Now work on it. Stay there. Okay, so watch this. Here's how you feel out of alignment. I want you to quickly think, and I want you to feel in your body where you feel the answer to this question, okay? What were you doing on the worst moment of your whole day? And feel where that emotion felt. Do you feel the difference between the two body feelings? Kiana. I still haven't figured out which key it is. I'll need a third yes in your stomach, right? And it but lower than where the good feeling was. Yes? Kiana, got it. I got it. So it's key. So you'll notice how, yeah, way lower, like more in your root gut kind of thing, whereas the happy, right? Okay. So that's where your stinky thinking feels in your gut, okay? This is negativity down. If it's up here, it's good. It's comfortable. It's happy, right? So do you notice how you were able to manifest that emotion just by simply thinking about how you felt at the moment that we were thinking about? Do you see that? That is manifestation. Do you get it? And that is what you need to practice doing. And I don't want you practicing that negative in your belly, down in the lower in your belly feeling. I want you practicing that positive feeling no matter what happens. And when I say that Six of Swords is about going with the flow and surfing, okay? So can you feel that? Now I want you to take that deep breath and relax into that feeling of all you in a bag of chips and get into alignment. And now I'll pull your cards for you, all right? Ooh! Is this a court? Do you have a court case pending, or is this? Why am I getting this jumping out here? What is this? Is this a court case? Is this a court case? Key. Is this a court case? I've got to rule this puppy out as a court case. Okay. Contract. Legal documents. Crazy thing. Do you happen to be a DJ? What are you doing here? This is you. What are you doing? You're in dental. Oh, and you are, okay, so what are the legal aspects? You have documents that you need to put together, have in place in order to open your own practice? Is that what I'm looking at? What is this? This would be like contracts of some sort, maybe a loan for $300,000 for some piece of equipment, maybe figuring out how to arrange your dental school loans. What am I looking at here? Let's find out what this legal thing is. And you, there you go. Okay. All right. So I want you to take this. I don't even need the rest of the cards. This is, so you want to know, do I do all of this and go move there? Right? Is that the question? Now I want you to take a nice deep breath, relax into yourself, pull out that positive energy that you now know how to feel. And I want you to focus on the answers that come up as we do this. You want to move, do all the courses, do all the work. Is it worth it? Oh, well, dude, I've got a union, I got a relationship at the other end that will make you very, very happy, joyful, blissful, and right now it is all just communication. Why aren't you on speaking terms? Why aren't you on speaking terms? All right. Yeah, that's what it is. I need you to get into alignment, and I need you to pick apart whatever happened to put you on not speaking terms right now. He's no good at communication. Yeah, you already know that. Are you, and so the next question that comes up to you, are you willing to cast away your desire for joy and bliss and settle for having a relationship with somebody who is like that? This is right? Are you willing to go through what it takes to help him figure out how to be a better communicator? And oh, is he even interested in going through those motions and trying? Because if not, relationships are a two-way street. They absolutely require communication, and if you cannot communicate, then you should not be in a relationship. So if you go through all of these, right, this is where the stinky thinking comes in, is like, I'm not going to go through all of this work, all of this trouble, all of these courses. I'm going to move there, we're going to get married, and then we're going to end up breaking up because this man can't carry on a communication for 5 seconds. You see the problem? So there's either a settlement that needs to happen, or you need to find a better way to do this, right? And your best bet, my dear, is to get into alignment with yourself and say, is this my best life, being with this guy who can't communicate, right? If you're going to do the courses and it will help you to advance your career, do the courses in spite of him, right? But don't do the courses just because maybe this will lead to ending up changing, uprooting your whole life just to be with him. That unless he is your be all and end all, and he is going to be and literally you need to be his be all and end all. Dude, this Knight of Cups, man, if you're not in his cup, something else is. And if he can't communicate with you, how are you going to have a two-way relationship, right? This needs to be all about you. You need to make the decision, what's the win-win? And if the win-win means you go through doing all the courses and doing all that, and then you end up moving to wherever it is that he is, bonus. But you need to be positive that you're not doing it for something that isn't long-term and isn't permanent. And dude, you're going to be a great dentist. You are, this is it a dentist? Dental hygiene? What are you going to do? This is, right? And this is important for you. And this is you going after that. And there's like you doing all of this work, right? Why are you doing all this work? How far into debt have you gone to get where you are? And are you going to go further into debt to start all? You're starting all over again, right from scratch, right out of school. How long you been a dentist? Key, how long you been a dentist here? How long you been practicing already? You just, so it's not even. So either way, you're starting a new practice, whether here or there, right? Now, do you see where I'm pushing you? This is, you gotta make this, just look at the money that you have put in so far and how much you are gonna put in for the rest of your days. Look at this 10 of Pentacles, right? And that 8 of Pentacles, in that you gotta build this, you gotta create this, whether you do it here or you do it there. I want you to feel, whether he's involved or not, which one of those two opportunities is best for you, and then make the decision. And I'll tell you what, if this is not the move, and I got Knights in here, so it's got the potential. If it's not the move, then you know your answer, because you just gotta, and then you just orchestrate it, right? But put it together. This is a big decision to make, but make it for yourself, okay? And this is super important. Good luck to you, dentist, huh? You're gonna make a very nice dentist as soon as you get your practice going solid. Good luck to you, Key. Starting a dental practice, you guys, is probably the most expensive thing anybody could do. And Key, when you sit down to write your business plan for the dentist, do it as a cabinet dentist, so that you have a team working with you you'll actually have a better potential for living your best life as a dentist than a solo artist. You know what I mean? And hey, put your boundaries and stuff in place for you and only you. And then if you're going to share those boundaries and stuff with you, you're already whole. You're already complete. You've got more than enough to share. Good luck to you. Let me know how it goes, man. What's this? Oh, dude. Do you have an exam? What do you need to write? Do you have a deontology ethics exam or something that you need to write, or something that you need to sign? Get it signed. I don't know what this is. It's going to make you very happy. Is this an extra course? I don't know what this is. This is a pen to paper here. Whatever this is, go do it. Very happy. Celebrations. Look at that. There is. Go do it. Good luck. There is, right? Go do it. Without that, you ain't going nowhere. Big time. Thank you, Key. Dot your I's, cross your T's. You're going to make a great dentist. All right, who else have I got? What have we got? 5 minutes after 11. Who else can I read for this morning? Wondering if I could tell what your carrier looks like. Your carrier? Oh, your career. Your future, your business life, lion twin. Oh, thank you, Key. Alright, your career. Alright, let's see. What's your career look like? How old are you, honey? Should you give up on William? Deanna, never give up on you. Is William your best life, or are you settling? Lion twin, you're 36. It's your career. Dun, 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 dun. Queen of Wands. 8 of Wands. King of Swords. Are you looking at changing from something like medicine to math? Like, what am I looking at here? What have you got going on here, my dear? What am I looking at? Queen of Wands, 8 of Wands, King of Swords. You thinking of going back to... No? Is this school? You want to become a driver? What do you want to do? What is this? You want to go from being a pencil pusher to driving for a living? Healthcare to additions worker. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God, you're herding cats. You're herding cats. This is fantastic. You just finished your program. This is fantastic. Dude, these are great cards. You're going to be amazing at this, and you know it. I want you to bring everything, all of that healing that you brought from healthcare into this, and I need you to protect yourself from the... You are about to deal with the most in their heads human beings on the planet. Love troll, spreading kindness and positivity, y'all. Hello, love troll. Thank you. How can you get a hang out? Yeah, I ram if you are here when I go to read. I'm here until noon and get a few readings going here. Yeah, so Lion Twin. This is really cool. Man, I love this. How much administration do you find yourself ending up doing? My nose is itchy. I'm going to come into money. Lion Twin. You're drawn to the admin side. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So this is it, right? Do your bosses know that you're interested in the admin? Do you have a boss yet? This reeks, dude. This reeks of MBA. And why are you afraid? What are you afraid is going to... Ooh, thank you for the mustache. You're not in your field yet. Oh, I see. Oh, so this is just a... No, this is nice. Okay. So what is your fear? What do you lose? What are you afraid you're going to lose in this forward movement? You deal with massive... Your own imposter syndrome. That's what this is. This is your imposter syndrome. Watch this. As soon as you know, listen, you know and understand imposter syndrome comes from inside of here. I'm going to give you the benefit. Have you done the alignment exercise that I have been having people do here this morning? Have you tried this? Have you felt your perfection as you watch this? Yes or no? You want to be an imposter, be an imposter. But you don't want to be an imposter, take the mask off. Feel your reality. Excellent. Well, you're perfect timing, dude. So what I want you to do you know how to meditate? Do you know how to feel your power center inside of yourself? Now, you appear... Have you had children? Let me see. We're going to show you guys how to get into alignment. And here's the easiest thing to do, right? Heal yourself, you heal the world. I want you to take a nice deep breath. And I want you to relax into yourself. Completely, totally get as relaxed as you can. And I want you to feel for the energy that comes from how you felt on the best day of your life. You have 3 children, even better. I want you to remember your first child. When your first child was born, Lion, and you looked into that child's eyes, and there was that flash of completion and perfection that you saw and you felt. Do you remember that feeling? Can you remember that explosion? Lion twin. By the way, I've been told you don't get that explosion if you go through like... You do very much. Good. I want you to feel it. I want you to go in. I want you to close your eyes, relax, and feel that feeling. Fill your body with how you felt at that time. Can you do that? Are you too old to continue being a heavy equipment operator or too clumsy? Ooh, I would be talking about that with your doctor, my friend. But you can get out of your head and don't let yourself say stuff like that to you. All right. So Lion twin, I want you to feel that. Feel how perfect you feel now that you've got this memory filling your pores. You're not afraid. You can do this. You got this going on. Right? No fear. This is just you moving into the next step. There's work to do, lots of work coming up for you. Feel how natural it is. This is, I want you to build on this feeling. Can you feel it? And now I want you to imagine what it's gonna like being the administrator, being in charge, bringing in, going after, living your best life. Feel that completion, feel that solidity, and relax into allowing yourself to take the next step. Right? This is, you've got more courses to do, hey? Right? Having a course advisor looks like a useful thing. Do you have one? Do you have a course advisor? Lion twin. This is great. Do the work. Get into alignment with it. You got some work ahead of you, dude. And see the beauty of it, once you get into alignment, you can communicate to the universe what it is that you really want. Because the universe doesn't hear your thoughts. It hears how you feel. Because many places... Yeah, no, go, do the school. These schools, if you have to work and do the school part-time, do that. But go talk to a course advisor at the university and get what you know you already need to move forward. This is your best life pulling at you. Go after, go do those courses. All right, some of them you're going to be able to do online in your spare time, and some will probably be like physical online sort of things. I don't know, but go after them. Create. You need to create all the seeds that you need for this success, Lion Twin. Good luck to you. B-Mac, are you still here this morning? Look at that. You like the live? You are indeed still here. Oh, thank you for the roses, Iram. Thank you, Lion Twin. Good. Practice this alignment, you guys, every hour on the hour for 2 weeks and commit yourself to it. This is how you live your best life. Thank you, Sugar Magnolia. All right, B-Mac. Dude, I am. You guys, if you feel in alignment, I want to hear the words I am resonating from your... Oh, what the hell? Dude, somebody asked you to marry them? What is this? Partner. What is this? What is this? Happy, happy, joy, joy. All of a sudden, partnership and a boss? You work for the military and you had to ask permission to get married or permission to have a child? What am I looking at here? This is crazy. Are you giving yourself... Alignment is like giving yourself permission to be joyful. You're leaving the military. Oh my dude. Are you getting married? Is there a marriage coming, or is this just wow. Is this, what are you gonna do? Everybody in the whole country, look at this lying scammer. Aw, gang. Aw. Dude. Oh. Dude, do you have a court case staring you in the face? Because you really ought not to be scamming people on the internet when you don't know what you're talking about. Get out of my life. You're not sure what to do next. Oh, who's military? You're in Canada, right? Are you in Canada? BMAC. I got a gift for you. You want to go somewhere. You want to travel. What gap do you want to close? What have you not seen, or where have you not been? Where do you want to go? You're in Newfoundland. Where so you get to travel. Are you getting a pension? Are you in a financial position where you can travel? Sorry, I'm just giggling over that scammer who decided he wasn't going to respond to my court case question. You have a medical pension for 2 years. Dude, take it and use the time to find yourself and own yourself, and take that time being accorded to you to find out what you want to do and what you can do. And you could always get a job working with the commissionaires as a retired, I don't know if they have an age limit for when you can join, but my dad's a commissionaire and he loves it. And you could work at an airport, you could work at the ferry terminal, you could work anywhere that they have need of retired military personnel. But I would take, dude, this is you. Are you going to the Middle East? You're going to go see... Oh, and he's 39. Perfect. So there's no age limit. There you go. Go join the mission. Right? Legionnaire... Commissionaires is an opportunity for you, almost guaranteed employment, right? And you get to pretty much write your own ticket as a commissionaire. You get in there. This looks like you're going on a trip somewhere. When do you get out? This looks like Christmas. This looks like December. When do you get out? When's your walk date? You release on the 13th of August. So what happens at Christmas? You want to be home for Christmas, or you want to leave? Why am I getting Capricorn? Why am I getting Christmas here? What happens for you in December, Christmas? Why am I getting this? This is Virgo ruled, right? So this is the power of Mercury, is the solidity of self. This is you taking your feminine power back. You don't have any plans as yet. All right. So you're still working on owning the head held high. This is a complete discharge, yeah? It's not you get your pension. It's a medical discharge, or either way. This is you finding you. This is you closing the gap between you and bringing yourself back into your power. Because, dude, you know how the military works, right? It's like breaking a horse. You're going to ride and you're going to work the way that the military wants you to work. And you have been a military workhorse. You have created who you are, and this powerful biatch that you are as a result of what you have been trained into. And this, in essence, is like a distance between who you have created and who you really, really want to be. And the Queen here comes because between now and December, there's a commitment to self that is gonna happen. But this is you going chasing after your best life, my darling. Maybe take a cruise, maybe a Christmas cruise or something. Ooh, let me know what this is gonna be, you know. I don't know. Maybe you're moving to the mainland. Maybe you're moving to another country. I don't know. But you got to feel your way through this. Get into alignment with yourself and feel how is this opportunity. You have time to put yourself together and put together your future to the best of your ability. And I want you to really, really own that, okay? You think you can try that? BMAC, try that. Do not. There is no try. All right. Oh, thank you for all the shares. Francis, do you want me to read for you next? Oh, good luck, BMAC. Let me know how it goes. All right. I expect there will be a party. Somebody's going to throw you a cake, retirement cake. This is you about to become all you and a bag of chips, BMAC. Your freedom is palpable. Good luck. All right, Francis. All right, you guys, I'm here for another 40 minutes. So be patient, and I don't see any difficulty getting a reading for you if you stick around. Francis, I gotta Did you just get fired from a career job by chance? What am I looking at here? This doesn't feel... I was trying to keep it from getting cold. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yep.
How can I be a scammer when I don't even ask for money? I don't know. It's funny because I do ask for money. I ask for, but I don't pitch people, and I don't go, oh, I'm gonna read for you. You've got a curse on you, and I'm gonna remove it from you. I remove curses for free, by the way, because curses are stupid. Francis, darling, why is AI speaking to me in Chinese today? Stop this. You didn't lose a job. What is this? This is an ending and a taking control, right? So you were in a position of all that in a bag of chips, harvest ready to come in, and all of a sudden, coop, chop, chop, right? And what happened? Do you know what this is that happened that went, I'm out of here, I need a new boss? Because this is like, why? What happened? Do you know what this was that says, no, I'm out of here, I need a new job? So you got to find it. And the way to find it is to tell people that you were available and to be realistic about how much you're asking for the new job, and no issues. Happy celebrations. Do you have a new job particular in mind? And then all is left is the leaving. I also see an opportunity for you to go back to school here, darling. Maybe start your own business. What are we looking at, darling? What was the straw? This is the straw that broke the camel's back, Francis. You're not sure. What made you? What is it about? Why do you want a new job? You don't like the money? The boss is too strict for the amount of money. He asks more for you than he's paying for you. My husband's favorite line to a boss who doesn't pay him for the brain power that he brings to the table is, you don't pay me to think. You work far from your husband, you want a job closer to him. Oh, dude. Well, yeah, of course. Well, that makes better sense. So this is, what is the possibility of you creating your own job, Francis? And why do you live so far from your husband? Make a plan, right? Make a financial plan and make this happen. Close the gap. Is he a truck driver? Truck drivers are fun, you guys. I just give you an idea. Good. No, I didn't give it to you. It's here in the cards. Dude, this is, I don't know what this is, but I'd go after it. And by the way, if you're in Canada right now, you have a good business plan, you can go to the BDC, Business Development Corporation. He's an offshore safety manager. Like on the rigs? Can you get a job on a rig? Is this a rig? Is this a rig I'm looking at? That's crazy. Holy crowley. You want to get a job on the rig? Can you get the job? Can you get a job on the rig? Then you'd be like working together on off similar hours. Is that what you're looking at? Ah, do it. Do it. Good luck. Have your husband talk to his bosses. Find out what you need. If you need any kind of education or training, go get it. And close the gap. Make it happen. Francis, do it. You asked him too. That's great. How did he feel about it? Does he like the idea? I'm seeing there's some sort of course. There's something that you need to sort of create. He loves the idea. So find out what it is that you need in order to get that job. Maybe you need first aid. Maybe you need, I don't know, something. Maybe you need a course. Maybe you need a high school graduation. I don't know, whatever it is, Francis, go get it. And let me know when you get hired to work next to your husband. Get the job. Alrighty, cool. Ha! That's fun. Alright. Hey there. Alright, who else we got waiting? Julia, should I apply for the safety position at work and stay in machines? Oh, yeah, thank you, Rosie. Alright, stay in machines. I have no idea what that means. What are you waiting for? Why are you waiting? What is keeping you from... No, dude. What's keeping you from making the... What's keeping you from making the switch? Right? Julia, what is keeping you from making the switch? I'm your sugar magnolia. Pay is better in heavy equipment. So why haven't you applied for heavy equipment yet? Bum, 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 bum. You're the one holding all the cards. You just got to put it together and don't worry about the past. What is this? Had you tried to get in there before and they turned you down? What am I looking at? You're in heavy equipment. Oh, you want to take a job in less pay with less? I've got that backwards, dude. Okay. So the only thing keeping you from leaving heavy equipment is less pay. Is that right? You need to weigh the pros and cons here, Sugar Magnolia. Is the pay that you can get in the other job sufficient? And if it is, then what are you waiting for? I assume that the heavy equipment has gotten a little tired on you and you don't want to work so hard. Is that what I'm understanding from the energies here? Yes, right? So at that point, right, you go talk to your job and go and talk to your boss. Tell them what's going on and talk to HR and see if they can get you moved. And you'll get, I don't see them saying no. Good luck to you. Lucy, good morning. All right. Blessing. Everett, will my fertility journey bring... Aw, thank you. I don't do fertility journeys. I'll tell you what. I can give you some good advice if you would like to continue your fertility journey successfully. You, first of all, make sure that you have a partner who is not. Thank you. Welcome to the fan club. If you have a partner who's actively involved in wanting to make this baby, bonus, you want to use zero contraception, and you want to make sure that you are doing the horizontal bop as often as possible during ovulation. And good luck to you. And when you have gotten to the point where there's enough horizontal bop going on that you think you might be pregnant, don't come back and ask me if you're pregnant. Go to the pharmacy, get a 2-test pharmacy pregnancy test, and if it tests once for positive, it's possible, it is highly likely and almost definitive that it will test a second time. It will test negative, possibly by in error, but it will never test positive in error. So get the 2 tests. If you get a negative, do the second one just in case. Otherwise, yeah, 2 tests. Good luck. And yeah, I look forward to you coming back and say, hey, can you read for my newborn baby? And we'll talk. Thank you for the paper crane, Lucy. All right. What can I do aside from tell you whether or not you're going to have a baby? You guys. Also, the energy behind having babies, you guys, you want to have a baby, you want to be a mother. It doesn't have to be one that you've given birth to physically in order to be a mom. You know what I'm saying? So you could always, if you can't physically give birth or have your own babies, you can always adopt. You could always have somebody else carry a surrogate for you, you know. Or you could always get a dog or ferrets or, you know. Fur babies are great. Like that. All right. Good luck to you. What else can I do? Lucy! Thank you, darling, for all the gifts this morning. Can I read for you? You lit up the finger heart in my galley. That's cool. Hey, you guys, go in my gift gallery and light everything up. I have no idea what that means, but do it anyway. It's fun. It makes my agent very happy to be my agent, in spite of the fact that I refuse to go live every day because I haven't got the time. No, bananas! Bananas! We like bananas. My husband does not like bananas. I was pregnant with my first daughter. I'm very fussy. I love bananas as long as they are perfectly just so. They have to be ripe. They taste green. They're disgusting. If they are overripe, they need to be made into banana bread. Bananas just got to be just so. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I was pregnant with my first daughter. My husband walks into the room. There was a bunch of bananas in a fruit bowl on the table, and I walked into the room and I saw this perfect looking. I pulled out the banana and I peeled it and I took a bite, and it was just like that perfect ripeness. And man walks into the room. We had been together probably about 15 years at this point, and he looks at me and he says, "What are you doing?" And I looked at him quite confused, and I said, "I'm eating a banana." "What do you mean?" He says, "You don't eat bananas." I said, "Sure I do if they're perfect," and this one is. I think that may have been the only time the man ever saw me eat a banana. Oh, there you go. So bananas. Thank you for the banana. All right. Lucy. There we go. Oh, Bishon, thank you for the roses. Much appreciated. All right, we're here for another half hour, you guys. Here till 9, from 9 a.m. to noon Eastern time, every Tuesday. So you're welcome to come in. Oh my heavens, Lucy, what is going on here? This is, you have a decision to make about this Knight of Cups. Who's this Knight of Cups? Is this a beau? Is this a child? Who is this? Who's the Knight of Cups? Or are you the Knight of Cups? Is this am I supposed to be talking to you about a love, Lucy, or a son? Do you have a son in this game? What are we looking at here? You have a decision to make about this Knight of Cups, and you already know what the decision is. You're single. Who's this Knight? Who or what is this Knight of Cups? If you could go after your absolute, you have 4 sons. Oh my God. No, this is one in particular. Is one a Cancer? What are we looking at here? We are goes into Pisces. We have 4 sons. This one seems to have issues with something that's in his cup. Do you know which son I'm referring to? How old are the 4 sons? Just now, curious. Are they? You know which son I'm talking about? The son that's having troubles with what's in his cup. All right, and you need to make the decision about him. Do you know who this is? Does this make sense? 18, 29, 14, 20. Okay. And the one that is so focused, I'm hoping this is not the 14. This is the fire of water. This is somebody who is so charged up for what they need emotionally, that they are universally focused on whatever that is. This is, does one of them want to, 3 live with you? All right. And you need to decide is, I'm going to assume that the 29-year-old is the one that's living out. So what's going on? Which one wants to move out? Is that the one that wants to move out, or is this one wanting to move in? Which is it? The 20-year-old wants to move out, or the 20-year-old is the one that's not living with you? Who is this one who wants to go chasing after their heart's desire? Do you know who this is? Do you know what this is referring to? And is their heart's desire a good thing or a bad thing, is my question. Okay, we know. All right, okay. All right, so here, Lucy, I need you to take a nice, you're helping him. You are so sweet. Such a lovely mother you are. Here, don't let him play you. You know what the truth is. Stick to the truth. You need to help, but I don't want you allowing whatever is in that cup to become something negative to your existence. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you here? This is it. What is in his cup that got him into trouble in the first place, right? So whatever's in that cup is his problem. There is nothing that you can do about his cup. That is his cup. And if he is going to stay focused on that cup, hopefully what is in his cup is going to make his life better, not worse. Do you get it? And you need to hold him in his perfection so that he can find it. Do you get that? I don't want you, whatever is wrong in his existence that he thinks is wrong, or life thinks is wrong in his existence, the second, no, he needs to be perfect in your eyes because he is, right? When you heal him in your eyes, he ceases to have an illness. He ceases to have a sickness. He ceases to have anything wrong with him for you. And now you are holding space for his healing, not his illness. Do you get it? Do you get where I'm shoving you here? And you need to commit yourself to being in alignment with the idea that this is about him, what he does, where he goes, how he gets there. All you can do is love him in spite of himself at that point. You get it? And that's your practice, Luce. And if you can bring him, take this. It'll be at, it should be at 2 hours and 36, give or take, in the YouTube replay on a YouTube channel of the same name here, Pepper Fire Tina. And, right? And if he needs to read this, you know, he can always hire me to read his cards for him and I'll help him break that. But if what is in that cup, he needs to commit to, and what is in that cup needs to be his healing so that he can be the best him that he can possibly be in spite of the world. And you need to see him exactly in the perfection that you saw him at the moment that he was born and in no other light, so that he can find his perfection. Do you get it? Commit to it. And he got, ooh. Oh, well, there's the healing. He's going to get better, right? But you got to see him in perfection. Don't see the gunshot wound. You see the healing. You see the him being better. You see the him changing his life, going the right way, walking the right way, going after his best life if you need to. Yeah, the trauma needs to be worked through. He needs to get into alignment. He needs to look at the trauma inside himself and realize that he is not his trauma, that trauma is something that happened to his meat suit, but it is impermanent. It does not mean anything about him, and he does not have to carry that trauma with him. He can own his power, and the same for you. You need to own your own power and see him in his perfection in spite of all that. You feel what I'm trying to tell you, Lucy? Hold space for perfection, right? Because that's all that there really is. And if, you know, oh, thank you. Look at that. A gifter of hat and mustache. Thank you, Paula. All right, let's see. All right. Who did I miss now? Paula. Let me throw some cards at you. I have 22 minutes left here this morning, you guys. Paula. What's your full name there, darling? Oh, thanks for the roses. Lucy, good luck to you. Hang in there, darling. And if you need help from an organization, Al-Anon might be the sort of group that might be helpful to you. Paula Holiday Artist. What kind of artist are you, Paula? Let's see what we can get here. All right. Wheel of Fortune. You need to take a chance. Spin. Ooh. Oh, stinky thinking. What are you waiting for? What do you got to go after? What is the opportunity? Paula wants to know how her... Yeah. What's keeping your finances from improving? Paula, are you working? Are you trying... What are you doing? Is the art... Is it the art that's holding you back? You want to do the art. You want to get your... What do you need to fight for? Oh, Ian, thank you for the flower. What do you need to fight for? What do you need to go after with a vengeance? And I need you waiting for a company you've invested in to be sold. And so once you get, just now feel your way through this, Paula. Once you have, once that company has been sold and you get whatever it is that you're going to get out of this, what are you going to do? You're going to do your art, or are you going to do something else? What are you going to do here? Talks are happening, right? So you're looking at, are you afraid? You want to do your art. 7 of Wands, but you're not sure which way. You know what you need? What you need is a business plan to do your art. Are you already selling your art? You want to do this full time. You want to be your own boss, create your own boss. You need to make this decision, first of all. You're not afraid. What's the 7 of Swords? You're selling. What's the 7 of Swords then? So this is the 7 of Swords. These are negative communication energies that we look at, the feedback that we're getting from it. You're selling. Are you thinking that you're not going to continue selling? What is this? What is this thought? 7s are all about the inner conversations that we have with ourselves. So we go like, oh, those people are out to get me, or those people are talking about me, or I'm jealous about those people, or I am afraid of something. This is a fear card. It's an intellectual fear card. We rebuke all evil in Jesus' mighty name. Amen and amen. Well, at the very least, I agree with you about rebuking all evil, sweetheart. Choose your best life. Your oldest son just trapped himself in the baby's high chair. Oh my God! You're not sure what that is. All right. So, okay. Well, do you have a plan? Do you know you are, right now I've got you in this holding pattern waiting for whatever this conversation is with your company to come down and end, and then you're going to go work on your art. And what I want to know is, why don't you go work on your art anyway? Because you do, and, oh, I see. You're holding the breath over whether or not the company's going to sell. I don't think, well, here's the beauty of it. Stop holding your breath. You don't have any power over whether it sells or not, right? So even putting thoughts, efforts, and energies into it before something comes through the pipeline, you're just wasting your time focused on something somebody else wants you focused on, right? And I want you to focus on what you're capable of doing and where you're capable of going. So if you're afraid that the company's going to sell, or afraid that the company's not going to sell, what difference does it make to your future until it actually sells, right? So take that energy when you've got the thoughts, well, what's going to happen? Always do the financial plan, do the business plan. If I were actually doing this art full time, how would I do it? How much money would I need? What would I need in order to prepare this? Put the plan together. That way, you're telling the got three things going on. First of all, you're telling the universe that, I'm willing for this thing to be sold so I can move on to my next career. Two, you're telling the universe, I need to know all this stuff so that I can move on to my next career in spite of what happens with the company, whether it sells or not. And third, can I do this full time, right? So when you have the financial plan, you end up, it takes a couple of weeks really to put a good one together. You do the research, you know where you're going to sell your art, you know how much you're going to sell it for, you know how much time every day you're going to have to put into it to make enough pieces so that you can sell at all these different pieces, etc., etc., etc. You got it? So this is just a matter of you getting out of your head, relaxing into the reality that is right here in front of you, calling to you. Your universe is saying, Paula, come do this art. Come do this art right here, right now. Not when this thing happens, right? So give the universe its call. Do the business plan and put it. Maybe you're going to do it, right? So, okay, well, I've got the job and they haven't sold, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'll just do it part-time. I'll do it on the weekends when I'm not working, right? But you know where you are, you know who you are, you know what you are, you know where you're going, why you're going, and when you're going, right? And that is key to the universe, because when you feel like you are all that in a bag of chips, the universe will give you all that in a bag of chips. That's really how... You know, they call it law of attraction. They call it the Course in Miracles. They call it all kinds of woo-woo bullshit. It is straight up quantum physics. What you put your efforts and energies into will be the call for the efforts and energies that are available to you. And that is what you will attract. Literally, water flows downhill. Right? Good luck to you. It's all about communication to yourself, from yourself to the universe. Make it happen. Good luck to you, Paula. I got 15 minutes left. So if you guys got any specific questions for the next 15 minutes, Millie wants to know if Rex is going to reach out. Holiday. Paula, write a business plan. And Business Development Corporation, BDC, I think it's .ca, has a business plan template that you can just go and you can fill it in and save it. And I used it over 20 years ago when I first wrote the business plan for Brooks Pepper Fire Foods and Peppermaster, and I still use that same source business plan when I renew it every single year. But it'll help you with all the questions and everything that you need to know in spite of your current job. And you might discover that in spite of, you know, the thing not selling, that you end up with the result that you end up doing your art anyway. You get it? Good luck. Millie wants to know if Rex is gonna reach out. Ooh, you have a decision to make, Millie. I don't think he's gonna reach out. I think you should do the reaching out or end it. Why do you think he's gonna reach out? Eilish, will everything work out for me? Dude, if you make everything work out for you, it will work out for you. If you can't change your situation, change how you feel about it. Hoping, wishing, praying. I got the Magician card followed by the Three of Pentacles. Dude, all you got to do is feel that power of reality inside of yourself. Tell the world who you are, what you are, when you are, why you are. Be it and build your future, period. You are the one who's going to improve your life if your life is to improve, period. And universe will tell you everything that you got to do, and you will feel it like the ring of a bell. And then all you got to do is live it. Your best life. Holy crow. Go after it. It's communication. Live your best life. What else you got? He said he would reach out. How long you been waiting, Millie? If it's your challenge, it's your personal challenge. How long you going to wait for him to reach out? How long you been waiting, Millie? 2 months. You work together. 2 months. How long you going to wait? How long you going to wait for... He said he's going to reach out. How long you waiting for him to reach out? Like, seriously? What would you like to know, Angela? Ask your question, guys. 2 months. Hello, Jamie Sims. How you doing this morning? Oh, anyway, thank you to everybody. Look at that. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Will they contact you soon about your home? Four of Wands, King of Wands, and then you're moving forward. There is, what do you have you are you waiting? You're waiting for an offer? Will I win the jackpot tonight at your bingo? You know, the cards don't work like that. They'll tell you the energies that you need to express and be in order to win tonight at bingo. Unless it's, you know, like guaranteed in the cards, then it doesn't come out like that. You want at least have a conversation. You need clarity. Right? You don't. You don't. What you need to do is get into alignment, bring him in front of you, and actually ask his spirit, what the hell? What is this? Put him there. Have him answer the question. Direct to you. Feel the answer. You already know the answer. You are the one in charge here, and you're the only one holding yourself back. And as soon as you realize it, make this decision. Then it becomes, you got to make a decision for you, not for them. You can't live there, but waiting on them to contact you about it. No. Well, at the end of the day, you know, you can, this looks to me like you may need to start packing. Or at the very least, look for a new place. Did they put this in writing? Do you know what your rights and responsibilities are as far as your situation goes? Will you and George get married generally? I got the Magician. You are the one in control here, Moonlight River. I don't think he cares. There's a potential. He's a bit of a Capricorn, Aquarius kind of guy, and he's sort of like really set in his ways, and he likes to control things. And you know, you are the one holding all the cards here. You can do all the work to. You could push him in order to do what you want, but the stubbornness is. You may have to implement this and be brave enough to do it, or make a decision that you don't want to make, because you already know where this is going, right? Like, is George the guy you want to spend the rest of your life with? Literally. And if he is, then push the envelope. Do the work to make him realize that this is... How long have you, Effie, how long have you and George been together? I love that your name is Effie. Oh my God. George Crabtree married a woman named Effie on Murdoch Mysteries. So I think that's cool. Not in writing, was meeting, but waiting for them to come back to me. We've been together for a year. I did, dude. At this point, after a year, you open the gate, you have the conversation, and you do it. But I feel this being pushed from you and either put into place or ended, and only you two can decide which way that's going to go. But I don't see it changing unless you open a big gate there. All right, Effie, darling, what is this? No, that was Effie. Da-da-da-da-da. Good luck. All right. Eilish Red. Not in the writing, was a meeting. Waiting for them to come back to you. Well, Eilish Red, the same. The question comes down to how long are you willing to wait? All right, you guys got 8 minutes left. Anybody got a question burning a hole in their pocket? You need to put the work in and you'll get what I want. That's not quite how it works, darling. So law of attraction isn't about getting what you want, guys. You want to manifest what you want. You want to, that's not how it works. You want to manifest how you're going to feel, right? And if you need another person in your existence to feel complete, you're doing it wrong. So the work may need to be in personal inside Moonlight. Do you get this? Like, maybe you need to be in alignment all day, every day, before the universe is actually going to listen to you, because you've been out of alignment since your ego inception as a toddler so many years ago. Do you get it? Oh, thank you, Ninja Mama. Good luck. Oh, you wanted to know what was going to happen with the lawyer, eh? Good luck, Eilish. Guys, get into alignment with yourself. Get into... Oh, I got the judgment card coming, trying to jump out there. Ninja Mama. You too. There's the judgment card. Look at that, eh? Talking about a court case. Go with the flow. Six of Swords still. And the Hierophant. This is, yeah, I think it's gonna, this looks like you win tomorrow, but you don't think you will. So let me know what happens. Hopefully he'll call today. I don't know if he's gonna call today or tomorrow, but I think you're gonna get a different result than you're afraid you'll get. You've been out of alignment. You're starting to get consistent. What I can do for you, Moonlight River, is to get absolutely convicted to your own alignment. Take your smartphone, take an egg timer, something every hour on the hour. Check in with yourself. Make sure you are in alignment. Live in alignment all day, every day. When you are in alignment, you know how to deal with anything that goes wrong because nothing can go wrong. Oh, Ninja Mama, harass me anytime you like. That's fine. Is Kyle serious about us this time around? Cherise. Is Kyle serious? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. He's a King of Cups. Oh, he's telling you don't trust him. Oh. Well, what do you want? Forget Kyle for a second here. Cherise, what do you want? What do you want for you? Yeah, I want you to feel your way through this question. I want you to tell me how you're going to feel when your partner is with you and you have the best life that you could possibly live because you're both working together, both trying to be the best you that you can be and holding each other up and carrying each other in each other's weaknesses and being the best couple that you can be. And then I want you to answer the question for yourself internally. Can I be and will I be that with this fella, and will that fella be that with me for me? And what is in his cup? And whatever is in his cup isn't going anywhere, because if that's not you, it's something else. Is that his kids? Is that his mother? Is that his job? What is it? If you are not what's in his cup, are you willing to settle to be with this man who's got something other than you in his cup? And only you can decide that, my darling. Makes sense for you. Good luck, Cherise. But get internal, figure out what you want before you even give this guy the time of day, and really take a close look at what is in that cup. And make that decision. Don't let people hold you back, you guys. All right. Anybody else? Ooh, I'm just throwing cards all over. Anybody else got a question? I got 4 minutes left. 3.5 at this point, I think. Tick tock, tick tock. We are counting down to the end of the show here today, you guys. I really appreciate. Will Martins and I work out? Ooh, maybe so. You want you to. Of course, I've got 8 of Wands, and then I got happiness. You got children involved, Nike Martins. You got children involved, Nike. You do. Hey. I got you. I need you to get into alignment with yourself, and I need you to decide literally whether you really, really want Martins and you to work out, and whether or not you and Martins are going to be better people for both of yourselves and for your kids than you have been for each other. And I want you to get so into alignment with it that you start trying to manifest your best life, not somebody else's. And this is my challenge to you, is to go after your best life, your best joy, and your best happiness. And you need to decide that before you let Mr. Martins, Miss Martins back in, because this is your best life, not theirs. Do you get this? I want you to feel for that answer. Nike, I'm not going to give it to you. You got to find that yourself. beyond your best. And then make your choice. Good luck, Nike. Let me know how you turn out. Do this. Don't make any changes for 2 weeks, you guys. Do the alignment exercise for 2 weeks. Get committed to yourself and your own alignment, and then make your decisions, guys. Mustang Girl, will you fall in love this year with Scott? Well, I fall in. Is that a will or a well? Sherry. Put more effort and energy into it. Jude, you're the only one keeping this from moving forward. He seems to be all over it. But if you here, either go all over this. Has he asked you to marry him and you haven't decided yet whether or not you can do this? Like, what kind of relationship do you have with the guy? I got less than a minute left here, you guys. I gotta go. You know? Oh, good morning, Sage. I am fantastic. Your timing is hideous, though, because I am just about to walk out the door. Mustang Girl, I need you to really get inside yourself and decide if you are going to be in this relationship, that you are going to go all in and you are going to do everything in your power to make this the best relationship you can possibly do. And if not, to decide that you're gonna go all out and live the best life that you can possibly live. But you got to decide which way this is gonna go, and then if you're going in, put more effort and energy into it. But this looks like you're going after a ring here, and there's a relationship. But I get the Magician, so you're the one holding all the cards. There's the legacy, and you creating your best universe. But then I get this, and there's that decision that is you know, that's the Achilles sword, right? Y'all got to go all in, or you don't. Got to appreciate you guys all coming in today. Thank you for letting me read for you. Be back here next Tuesday between 9 and noon Eastern Time. If you need me in the meantime, you can hire me at psychictarot.ca. You'll see it here at the top of your screen if you're watching on YouTube. And if you want to watch a replay of your reading today, you go onto youtube.com/@pepperfiretina, same name as I use here on TikTok, and you'll be able to see the reload. It will be up shortly, soon as it does its rendering, and you'll be able to see it. Have a great week, and we will see you all back here next Tuesday. Be well, you guys. Much love to you. Live your best life. Thank you.